this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. One to make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving. They changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition. Back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
Yeah. Give back, give love, give insult away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a fight with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do,
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Mic check. All right, we good now. Hey, JP, but we gonna call him JQ. Birdman, Southside, G Brown, Corey Mack, KJ, Club 57, Mark West in the building, Era, DJ Dean, Batman, what's up? Broken Traditions, man, what's up? You up late tonight, man? What's up, Latifah? J, K Sim, AJ Davis, Yova, I appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you, Alex. Everything Boxing, man. What it do? What it do, man? Opulent, man. Hot Rod, man. Have I met you before? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Jay Gibson, man. Trailer time, and we jumping into the show, man. If you ain't bought 9 Wives, click the link, man, and support the project, man. Support the truth. How about that?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
I'm gonna get it right one day.
They were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
15, at least 15, man. Tell the truth, man. tell the truth, man, and your life becomes easier, man, because you ain't got to deal with personalities and people. And man, just tell the truth, man, and live forever. The truth stands forever, man. A lie travels faster, but the truth lasts through perpetuity, infinity, and beyond. Welcome to the show, man. I totally appreciate y'all coming in here, man. And 2 topics on the platform tonight, man. Young Dolph, that's everywhere, obviously. I'm not familiar with his music. I'm familiar with the name, not familiar with the music. So you guys can come on and talk about him as close as you can. But I'm more interested in just the energy of hip hop itself, you know. And PBC puts Luis Ortiz on on pay-per-view. Right, Daniel, is definitely depressing. Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin is on pay-per-view on Fox. Where the money at? Did I not tell y'all this was coming? Fred the Hater, Al Heyman, Uncle Al, he this, he that. Man, that motherfucker done blew $1 billion, man. $1 billion. Fighters out there starving. You know what I mean? And I know Young Dolph is probably going to dominate this show, but when I saw Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin, I said to myself, Steven Espinoza finally stood up to Al Heyman. He finally stood, because, you know, last year, Steven Espinoza would have gladly picked up that card. He was picking up anything he had, you know, and Fox ain't putting up no money. Fred, man, I told y'all the Mike Coffey fight, told y'all that, man. I've been telling, oh, Fred, you a hater. Man, I tell the truth. I wasn't a hater when I was talking about Bob Arum. Wasn't a hater when I was talking about Eddie Hearn. But now I'm a hater when I talk about your godfather, who just put Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view. Oh, man. I got some videos that y'all that's never been done in boxing. And I'll be doing it by the end of the weekend. I should have did it today, but you know, the kids, daddy mode and all that good stuff. But you know, it's the end of PBC is real soon. It may not be public, but on the private side, the end is coming. Y'all fighters better wake up. Y'all better contact Eddie Hearn. Y'all better contact Bob Arum if you want to fight on the network. Or you better sell that chain. Better sell that choker chain and invest in yourself. You better downsize those mansions. You better turn in 4 of those cars. Because if you haven't started investing money, you know, it's time. It's time to start investing your money. And I told y'all this day was coming. You know, so but it's gonna get worse. It's definitely gonna get worse. Well, they're gonna get another deal. They'll go to like, you know, what are some networks out there? They'll partner up with somebody. They got too much talent, you know. Like Triller. Who else is out there? The Zone. Or maybe they'll go to a new network. Or maybe CBS and Fox will squeeze them outright. You know, squeeze them outright, and then they'll be the owners, and Al Heyman will just be the content provider. You know, they won't be in his possession. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But when you see Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin on pay-per-view, that tells you they don't have the money to put them up. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at, man. And these PBC fighters better wake up and start listening to my videos and stop listening to y'all motherfuckers who just in love because a man is black. You know what I mean? Judge a person on who he is. You know, you can give him a chance because he's black. And then you gotta live in truth, not live in ideas and hope. And that's why Eddie Hearn hates me or dislikes me or whatever the case may be. And that's why Bob Arum respects me. You know, it goes both ways. And Young Dolph, man. Young Dolph. I don't know his music at all. 0%. 0% do I know his music. I know his name. And when I heard the news, I couldn't help but think of Nipsey Hussle. You know, I really couldn't help but think of him. And Nipsey Hussle is from LA. You guys know I live in LA. And Nipsey Hussle really hit home for me, like really, really hit home. And because I've been on his like acceleration train, like his plight to where he became. And I'm sure it's pretty much like that in Memphis. And I don't know his music, so I'm real interested to know what type of lyrics did he have? Was he a gangster rapper? Did he believe in violence and all that? Shoot 'em up, bang bang. I don't know that. What I do know is we got to stand up and take care of ourselves. Voting Democrat and believing the government is gonna come in and clean up our streets. Nah, they want your streets dirty. I drive by Florence and Hoover pretty often. Florence and Normandy pretty often, where the riot started. Looks exactly the same. Exactly the same as the day of the riots. A store has changed the two, but at the end of the day, the same energy still resides on Florence and Normandy, where Reginald Denny got beat up. Nothing's changed. And it's only gonna be us. And people always brag about going back to the hood and hanging out with drug dealers and Anthony Joshua type stuff. Man, go home and raise your family. Why ain't that the new cool or the original cool? A man that goes home and raises his family. Why isn't that cool? We celebrating gangbangers and no snitching and we calling that stuff culture. Like I don't want to be a part of that culture. Oh, he rapped about being bulletproof. Thank God. I don't know his music at all. 0%. Oh, it's not surprising? Wow. I didn't know that, dog. Opulent LD. I think and feel free to be honest, man. And you ain't got to super chat it into nothing, man. This ain't the place where we just say, "Oh, it shouldn't happen." Tell the truth because we are speaking to human beings now. We're speaking to people that are breathing and can potentially make a difference in someone else's life. So by no means am I gonna say, ha ha, bang, bang, he's dead. That I don't come from that energy. I come from just telling the truth so we can save people's lives. You know, Opulent LD. I appreciate you, big dog. I love the Wilder shirt too. For those of those who are familiar with Dolph, this outcome isn't surprising. God damn. Just sad it finally happens. Huge empathy for his kids. The fact that you said this outcome isn't surprising, sad, and then you say finally happens. Wow. I didn't know that. I just learned just now that he had beef with Black Youngster or Black Gangster. I don't know him either. You know, my music like doesn't go down south at all. You know, I know we've had this conversation before, but I don't really know down south music. You know, and it's just a tragedy, man. It's really a tragedy. I'm gonna put the phone on. Feel free to call in, man, because y'all are experts on this. I'm more experts on just the reality of us not protecting each other and doing what's right and celebrating gangster rap and you know what I'm saying, Andre? This was the third attempt. What the fuck? Third attempt. Wow, this was the third attempt on his life, and he didn't move to Connecticut, or he didn't move to New Hampshire. He didn't relocate. Man, come on, man. Yeah, I got to DM me some music and stuff so I can catch up on the reality of it. I don't like sensationalizing anything. You know what I mean? I'm going to respect the dead. I'm not going to talk about this man. This man got kids, and we're documenting history in real time, and I don't want his grandkids clicking this link and we're being disrespectful. I think it's important that we tell his grandkids the truth, you know, as it pertains to what's going on. Man, this is third attempt on his life in Charlotte and in LA. Oh my God. Damn. God damn, 267.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, what's up?
Man, it's just a sad day, man. You know, I'm in Philly, but it's crazy. You know, so Dolph had a song called 100 Shots. It was like a real famous song. And I think he was even I think he was in he got shot at in LA.
Really?
And then he got shot at, I think, down south somewhere. But they shot 100 shots, but he was in a bulletproof truck. And yeah, that's why the guy said, you know, it's not surprising because he got shot out in LA. He got shot on the East Coast, and he got shot, you know, today. But he was on his way to a turkey giveaway, and you know, he just got back in town because he live in Atlanta. He don't live in Memphis. And yeah, it's just sad, man. I'm starting to really hate niggas. Straight up.
And we should hate the motherfuckers. Like, we do need to stand. They are not our allies. They are not our allies, man. You know what I mean? Like, it just, it bothers me. Like it bothers me that we can't be honest. Like, see, I talk to gangbangers damn near every day of my life. And I'm very honest with them. I'm not disrespectful. I'm not saying, hey, come and fight me. Hey, my gun is bigger than yours. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a very pragmatic space and a sincere space, you know? And I think it's time. You know, we gotta.
It's gotta happen, man. Like, I mean, this shit just gotta stop, man. It's crazy. And another thing I liked about the dude was he had it where as though every year his kid's birthday, he bought them a property, each of them a property every year on his birthday, so that by the time they got out of 12th grade, they would have, you know, X amount of properties in their name where they getting that residual. I mean, he was real smart, you know what I mean? Just tragic, man.
So he had beef with like Yo Gotti?
That was like something that was old. So I'm not from Memphis, so I don't know.
I'm reading the chat because I really don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, Yo Gotti and Black Youngster. But you know, it was a rumor going around that Yo Gotti's mom restaurant got shot up in Black Youngster's.
I hope not.
Grandmom house, but the police said that was not accurate. So yeah, you know what I mean. I just don't see them guys as all millionaires. I don't see them getting involved like that. But you know, shit, I don't know how serious it is.
But you put that energy out there, right? Like Louis Farrakhan. Put the energy out there. And the young bulls going.
Go, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man. K Sims, man. I thank you, dog.
Hey, y'all be safe, man.
Yeah, please be safe. Facts. You know. I remember it was a Sunday. Duke is playing Michigan State. My neighbor calls me, texts me, calls me, either the two, and says, Nipsey's dead. He got shot in the head. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Midday, same time. 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. Same exact time, man. Same exact time. 202. Give me a second. Let me read the super chat. All I know is he's one of the smartest rappers by far, owning 100% of his masters. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing all day. That's what I've been hearing, K Sims. and Sports Express podcast, man. I appreciate you, big homie. Dolph ain't learned from Nipsey's death. If you gonna come back, you must have security team. These guys should not come back to their hometown. Man, it's getting man. I'm just saying. What's up, man?
What's up, Fred? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know what time it is, Fred.
What time is it?
Up. Showtime. You know what time is it? What time is it, Fred?
Showtime.
Not but for real. On this young Dolph situation, man, it's easy to see this coming. We all know when you put this type of energy out there, it's going to reflect back. You don't hear this shit happening to country singers or jazz musicians because it's the music. You know, people don't understand music has a lot of influence and control, where some people don't. And with the energy you put out is what you get back. You know, more and more of us as a people need to start talking about the source of this shit instead of, all right, this problem, the cause and effect. We need to talk about the source. Like, what was the first and original gangster rap sound or first original gangster rap music that was out? And who put it out there? Who said, damn, man, that's okay? Originally, I thought gangster rap was more so about telling what happened in the hood and just showing society, hey, this is a problem. This is what I had to do to feed my family because, you know, it's what pays the bills. I had to do it. Then you move out the hood once you get enough money. It's ass backwards nowadays. It's more so like glorification. It's not about I sold some drugs, paid the bills, found a house somewhere else, and moved out, and I stopped selling drugs. You don't hear that shit no more. And, you know, people need to talk about the source when it comes to these rap labels, these labels. Some people say these artists are independent, so they're doing it on their own whim. Or is it the fan base, these kids? And adults still listen to this shit too. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like the source of all this stuff is part of it is the industry itself, the entertainment industry. Gangster rap music is entertainment. We watch gangster movies for a long time, listen to it, and it's entertaining to us, even if we don't do it. You know, and I think most of that comes from movies, most of it. And when you find out that you can make a lot of money just by sounding ignorant or saying you can shoot somebody, then by all means. But I think more people need to look at the fact that it's more popular saying I can shoot you, nigga, than I can say I can shoot you, white man. I can shoot you, Jewish man. I can shoot you, Chinese man. It's more popular saying that instead of saying this and that.
Right.
But why is that? If I say I want to shoot a Chinese man, it's going to be a big, big uproar. Huge uproar. Huge. But if I say I want to shoot a nigga, it's no one cares. And we know exactly what we mean by niggas. So, and I'm not saying that somebody should make that type of music, but I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example of what their energy and who is okaying that type of energy. And it is people from the industry. It is. And I don't know if people want to go into that type of, you know, conversation, honestly. I think a lot of people want to steer away from that for some reason. But I don't know, I think more people need to talk about the source instead of like, damn, he got killed because of this and that.
Sure.
No, the source of this shit, in my opinion.
Right.
And I say it's the industry itself. Now talking about, like you said, music's talking about getting up in the morning, working 9 to 5, feeding your family, teaching your kids the ABCs. That shit is not cool, and it's boring. Let's be honest. You rather listen to 50 Cent or I don't know who else, Yo Gotti versus someone else like Common who's going to make a song about being a father. More than likely you are. More than likely you will. You're not going to watch. There are more views on YouTube for somebody getting shot, probably getting stabbed or getting beat up, than there are views if somebody has showing their kids, hey, this is how you be nice to people. This is your ABCs. It is.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I just think that our minds has been conditioned for this type of shit, for this, and I think it starts with the movies and the industry itself. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I can't disagree with you as it pertains to it being a systemic problem. What's up, Jay Cooley? And it's man, we got to make this cool again. We got to make normal being cool. Like,
Exactly.
like for real. Who turns up every night? Like celebrities don't even turn up every night. Your favorite celebrity,
No.
they home raising their kids in a 10,000 square foot house, man. Like
Hey,
they ain't.
hey, shout out to Crazy Bone. There's an industry on Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs who
Uh-huh.
expose some industry business people. You know, a lot of people don't want to talk about this. They want to stay away from it, but it's facts. Since this is a show about facts and the truth,
Mhm.
you know, he basically said that there was a secret meeting with business executives years ago, like years, who were prominent people in the industry, and they all came to a conclusion that, you know, a certain type of music needs to be pumped out more. You know, a negative type of music, and it needs to be directed to certain type of people. There's no coincidence after that. That's exactly what happened. No coincidence.
Mhm.
And the person who leaked it about that, because otherwise no one would know, they were never heard or seen again.
Mm.
So I mean, you make of that what you will. I mean, this ain't no people want to say conspiracies, this and that, but when is conspiracy the day conspiracy is going to get considered the truth? When
Right.
it's no such thing as a coincidence when such as things you know, basically come together like that. Back then there was a lot of positive music, Fred. I'm sure you know that. A
Sure.
lot. A lot more than negative.
Way more now. I mean, way more then than now.
Yes. I mean, and it was cool. It was okay. It was fresh. It was fun. You can have fun now, you know, smoking a lot of drugs and shooting somebody just because you have a disagreement or because they're not from your neighborhood. That's okay. You know, I think the average melanin person don't think doing any of that shit is cool, in my opinion. I'm
Mm.
gonna be honest. I don't think they think that shit is cool. I just think that it's targeting kids.
Mm.
That's the problem because they're the easiest to manipulate. And you know, that's why if you have kids, you shouldn't have that shit on. It's the
Mhm.
reason why you shouldn't. Some people don't care, don't think it affects them, but I mean, it is what it is. But I know people want to call in. They got to say what they say, and they got some more interesting things than I have to say or other things. So I'm gonna get off. Hey, shout out to Sean Porter, man, for taking this risk, man. Even if you get knocked the fuck out, I'm always gonna say you a hell of a champion, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. You ain't no fucking bum. Uh, Terrence Crawford, hell of a fighter. Do what you gotta do. Earl Spence, get well soon. Deontay Wilder, get well soon. Shakur Stevenson, fuck Valdez. Move up, man. Devin Haney beat the shit out of Jojo Diaz. And oh yeah, fuck the WBA and fuck the WBC. They created that Bridgerweight shit just so Canelo can cherry pick the cruiserweight. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's the truth. They made a division for Canelo. You
Mm.
fucking cheater, man. That's some bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit.
Okay.
And I'm pissed off about that shit, man. Now it make no fucking sense.
Mm.
And that's my call for it. No.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man, this shit makes no sense, man. I got you, Isaiah. This makes no sense, dog. Like how we what's up, Isaiah? We just go around mowing each other down.
Yeah, it was good, bro.
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. What you got?
Man, it's just it's so much to, I would say, unpack in this situation with the rappers dying and shit, man. Um, it's almost like it has like a wave like effect on black people all over. Uh, to dude's point about other genre artists not dying from other musicians, I obviously agree.
Mm.
But and I was talking to my boy earlier today about this, like rappers who aren't trap rappers don't die or get murdered, like a Kanye or like a Travis Scott or like a Tyler the Creator or like a Kid Cudi or some shit like that, Big Sean or some shit like that. And yeah, I agree. Obviously those dudes don't come from the street, so it is a big difference. But man, these guys who talk about guns and killing and shit like that, man, these dudes come up with enemies. So it's
Right.
almost like you got to take it
with what it is.
Are
And
you familiar with this music?
I'm familiar with him. I don't listen to him.
Mm.
You know, when you turn 30 years old or around that age, I'm 29, so it's like you sort of like get out of that shit. You're like, all right, you listen to it earlier on in your life, but after a while, you're like, man, I'm gonna listen to like something different, some Afro beats, some audiobooks,
Mm-hmm.
you know, some fly shit like currency or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm familiar with his music. That shit basically trap rap. I know dudes in the comments is basically saying like positive things about how he was talking about newer stuff in his music about him buying real estate and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about the whole situation though?
I think it's a tragedy. I think that the whole energy in hip hop music
Yeah,
inspires
violence.
thank you, violence. Thank you for the word. Uh and it's not gonna stop.
No, it's not.
It's not gonna stop, man. And this is why I be like, man, I'm a cornball. Like
Right,
I'm telling y'all, man, I want to come home every day, do the show at 9 o'clock, laugh, cry, be inspired, and go to bed, wake up, take my kids to school. I think that's the funnest thing in the world right now. Picking Lincoln up
right,
from school in Kennedy. Like, I don't know where did we go from like we got to turn up every night. We got to smoke a blunt smoke a blunt to party. I mean, people do blunts at home for pain
yeah.
and all that stuff, whatever. But smoking blunts and hanging out, Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like being
And,
accountable is cool.
right. And you know, I was talking to my boy earlier today. I mean, I'm sure everybody across the nation was talking about this shit
Right.
as it pertains to black people. But that video you posted about Steven Jackson was saying he was a real one.
Mm-hmm.
He was a real dude, and he was bringing up examples of what he was doing that was real.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, like the fact that we even say, obviously, first off, nigga is an issue. But then when you say a black dude is a real nigga, it's like another issue in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
because instead of saying he's like courteous, graceful, or
Mm-hmm.
kind, we don't
Ah,
ever, as black men, or even as a woman to a black man, say those kind of things. Um, and that sort of not saying those things dehumanizes,
right.
and because we are not able to express those things man to man, and we're not comfortable with each other like that, or we'll feel like as though that's soft,
Mm-hmm.
right? I even catch myself doing that. So I'm in real estate too. I just started like maybe a year and a half ago wholesaling houses.
Mm-hmm.
So I came across two houses, dumped all of my money into two properties, was broke as shit for like 2.5 months, and went to the grocery store, had about $100 in my account. I'm like, boom, get some money. I got $100 in my account. I already had paid a bill before I left my apartment. Get to the line in the grocery store, and I got I think $40 in my account now because the auto pay had came and snatched my money out. So I had like $100 for groceries. I had 110 in my account before I left my apartment, but now I got $40. So I'm like, fuck. But this black dude around my age was right behind me. So he saw me like, yeah, like taking stuff away from the cash register cashier, like, yo, I'm not paying for this, I'm not paying for that. So after a while, he was like, you know what, bro, like, go ahead and just get all of that shit right there. I'm gonna just go ahead and just take care of it for you. I was like, cool, and I appreciate that, man. That was real. And I caught myself in that moment. I was like, man, I should have said, like, damn, man, that was like courteous of you, man. I appreciate that. Like it was showing me grace or something like that. And I didn't even do it, even when I caught myself. But I think, yeah, we should, as men, express stuff like that. I think it would just only help. But I don't know, man. That's my call, man. I appreciate it, dog.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you, Isaiah. Yeah, that's important, man. And y'all laugh at me. I remember like when when y'all know we was gonna do emotional shows and shit, y'all like Fred about to cry. Like I have no problem being vulnerable, Jay Cooley. I have no problem. Like that does. I don't think it takes away from my masculinity. Like I'm not gay. I'm not soft. I'm not. But I think being a whole person is cool. You know. What's up, Jay?
Now, what's up with it, Gangsta Fred? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. What you want? What you got?
Man, nah, shit, man. I want to just speak on this young Dolph situation,
Yeah,
man.
please.
Yeah. Now, as far as us killing each other, that shit, man, that shit gonna go on for ages. When we die, when our kids die, that shit just gonna keep going on and on and on and on. But my son live in Memphis, and I'm actually like somewhat from Memphis. I'm from Arkansas. We like 20 minutes from Memphis.
Yeah.
So that's like home to me. And Dolph ego got him killed. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you know you live in this type of situation, you know, it's like playing the game of chess. You got two kings on the board. Now Dolph keep doing concerts, dissing God in them and shit. Now they done tipped the murder your ass twice. In Virginia and one in LA. Now you come back home third time and shit, it is what it is. Your ego got you killed, homie. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's just like you got two kings on the chessboard. One king keep hollering and the other king ain't saying shit. So who the killer is? So now you got your king knocked off. Checkmate. And I'm out, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, appreciate you, Jay Cooley. Man. Sheesh. Man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say this, man. If someone shoots your car up 100 times, come on, man. If someone shoots your car 100 times and you still utter, I don't know if he did or not. So I'm speaking as if I'm putting pieces together. So correct me in the chat. If I'm driving in the state in a bulletproof car and 100 shots hit my car, 100 shots hit my car, I'm changing my tune. I am, and I'm moving. I might even leave the country. I'm just saying, like, I don't exert that kind of energy in my life, you know, and I pray for the city of Memphis. I'm really concerned. I think they should do a state of emergency. I think they need to go to the locations where the most prominent and protect them. They said somebody's mom has a restaurant. I'm not sure if his wife, girlfriend, kids live in the city. His mom, grandma, auntie, uncle. I would even encourage them to leave the city. You know, I'm just being honest. You know, they say he's from Chicago. Have the funeral in Chicago. I don't know how safe that is, but because Memphis, Tennessee is an open carry state, if I'm not mistaken. I remember H Money coming in here saying something like that. I don't know, but you guys can correct me. Roland Curtis, is the music the source of the violence, or the streets and the communities that the music is reflecting the source of the violence? It all comes down to accountability. And I think it's time that normal guys like me, I'm saying normal, like they're not normal, the normal behavioral guys, like, you know, like even like the men that the OGs that have changed their lives, they really got to go back and tell these dudes it ain't cool. Like, stop glorifying this shit. And I get called out a lot. You guys get challenged by me because I'm hard on gang dudes. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I'm hard on gang. Like, I'm consistently hard on them. What's up?
What's up with it, Fred?
How you feel? How you feel? You home safe? You chilling? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm home safe, but I'm sad today, bro. I'm sad.
I bet.
But salute to you and everybody in the chat. Yeah, man, we've been chopping it up on everybody's channel good today about boxing, but you know, this been on the tip of my tongue and you know, on the forefront of my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take your time.
Cause we man, you know, my city is one that's just experienced, you know, this type of loss. You know what I'm saying? And on two fronts, you know, this is kind of relative to some shit that's been going on in my city as well. Anybody that's familiar with Dolph and his music and his grind and his come up, I mean, Dolph was the slow kid, you know, the kid that they put in the slow class or whatever. That's who he was, you know what I'm saying? But he was a hustler. But the whole thing with, you know, the other side or whatever, it's the same way it played out. It's two talented cats in a small space. And, you know, the crab in the bucket mentality has been taught to us, ingrained in us, and it's something that we perpetuate and continue to carry on, unfortunately. And that's, you know, kind of the same things that, you know, led to his demise. He basically had two talented cats in one area, and some different shit transpired between them in business and the streets, and it spilled over to the music. And it's the Negro thing, you know what I'm saying? These niggas pull up and you in the same areas just like Fort Worth is. It's too small a space. Memphis too small a space for some shit like that they had going on. Dallas Fort Worth was too small a space for the shit that both three and, you know, the other side, let's just say, had going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, and at some point we have to realize that we're doing the work of the people that want to see us stay where we at. We're doing the work for them, and we have to. I don't know if anybody's seen Kanye and Drake get together. And Jay Prince kind of fostered that. You know what I'm saying? We have to have more guys like Jay Prince, and like you said, we have to have more of those guys interject themselves, guys that can command respect. You see what I'm saying? Same shit we say about Adrian Broner, never having nobody that he can really respect. You know what I'm saying? And holding them accountable. Same shit we say about the Charlos, holding them accountable for their actions and the shit that they say. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit on a macro level. And, you know, we talk about stop the violence and all that shit. Let me tell you something. When motherfuckers lose their life, it's up. You feel me? Ain't no turning back. My little partner was my best friend. Look, one of my best friend's son was the one riding with Go Yayo when he got smoked down there in Houston. And he was on some other shit. He was down there riding with a nigga who was making it hot for himself and making it hot for everybody around him, but wasn't protecting. Brand dead. My partner firstborn dead behind somebody else shit, and it happened all the time. But I'm telling you, man, my city, I got a OG Percy. Y'all see, OG Percy show no mercy, right? You see his brother just got killed. Rest in peace on some lame shit. I'm telling you, man, what you reap, what you sow, and the ego shit. The ego shit is what's costing brothers their lives out here. And the man had a beautiful wife, a beautiful son, a beautiful daughter, and now they got to try to pick up the pieces. And you got the holidays right here, man. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas. You feel me? And what the other side say? Shit, when I was dodging bullets or ducking or whatever, when nobody, you know, the same shit can be said for my family. That's why when it's up, it's up. That's why when it go that far, it's too far. It's too much to turn around. So it's sad, Fred. Rest in peace to that man. Rest in peace to his family. And think about, Fred, you already know too how big of a pillar you are in the community. You probably don't realize it, but the opportunities you afford people by, you know, being a realtor. You know what I'm saying? Think about the opportunities he was providing all these people. Think about the real estate ventures he was doing for his child and the people that was benefiting from that. Think about the people he was feeding in the hood and how that shit stopped. Man, we got to change. We got to change. And it start with every man that's sitting in this chat. It starts with every man that jump on these panels. It starts with us, man. And it starts with your work with your little ones. Every time I see you post Lincoln, I'ma salute it, man. Every time I see you spending that time with it, I'ma salute it, because I know that's one less that's gonna be out there in the mix of some of that shit. I love you, Fred, and we're gonna keep pushing LDBC all the way, man. Keep praying for us.
Yeah.
We got to, bro.
Right. Absolutely. And that's what makes it so unique. That's why I don't do class systems. You know what I mean? Ha ha. I'm blacker than you. Ha ha. My religion is better than yours. Ha ha. I got more degrees than you. I never valued that. I'm not going to say I didn't have an ego from graduating from college, or, you know, proud of myself, or, you know, but this pride shit, man, is just like, I got H Money's in the building. Then we got DJ after H Money. All right. I'm it's funny, H Money. I was gonna DM you and ask you to come in, because I know you know the whole story, but yeah. But don't tell on yourself or nothing, man. So the FBI gotta call me or some shit like that. All right, H Money. Appreciate you, H. What's up, man?
Yo, what up, Fred? Rest in peace to Young Dolph. Young Dolph, the legend from the city. Let's go. We in the building. I'm here to represent for Young Dolph. Straight up and down, homie. South Memphis. We in the building. Let's get it, bro. Young Dolph is a legend from the city. He's a father. He's a son. This man, we used to represent for his community. No different than Nipsey Hussle. When Nipsey Hussle died, motherfuckers was in here crying and shit. But when Young Dolph died, ain't nobody got nothing to say. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. Oh, you reap what you sow and all of that bitch ass shit. You bitch ass niggas don't know shit. I'm in the city. I'm in the motherfucking city, nigga. This shit is a war zone. This shit been going on, Fred. They try to kill that nigga 4 times. Not 3 times, 4 times. 100 shots in fucking North Carolina. They shot up his bulletproof truck 100 times. Come on, Fred. Before that, a year before that, in the same city, North Carolina, they shot at him right there. They shot at him in fucking LA, in Beverly Hills. He was in the suburbs with the rich people. He wasn't in his hood. They shot him over there. And they killed him today. Come on, bro. Plenty of shootouts in the hood. Fred niggas ain't gonna know. I know. They been shooting at Young Dolph in his hood in Castalia in South Memphis. In South Memphis, plenty of times, bro. This shit been going on. They put a hit on that man, Fred. They put a hit on him, bro. They put a price on his head. They wanted Dolph dead, Fred. It's the truth. It's the truth. Every day is a shootout in Memphis. Every day. I've been telling you for over a year about this shit. Just because it's Young Dolph, now they want to talk about it. What about the 12 murders last week in Memphis? Nobody talked about. What about the 12 people that got killed last week? Nobody want to talk about that.
Wow.
And you wonder why H Money act the way I act? Because, nigga, I'm over here. Nigga, this shit is a war zone. This shit is like Iraq. This shit is like Afghanistan. It's like a third world country. Motherfuckers fucking poor as fuck out here. Poor as shit out here, Fred. I'm from LA. I came to Memphis 2010. It was like a different country. I came to another world, bro. I didn't know where the fuck I was at, bro. That shit fucked me up. Everybody got a gun. Little kids got a gun. Little fucking kids walking around selling guns and shit. This shit is out of hand. This shit is crazy. And motherfucking a black youngster from CMG, Young Gotti and them niggas, that shit been going on for years, Fred. This shit been going on for years. When Young Dolph released the album called The King of Memphis, Yo Gotti and them niggas got mad. This shit it's been on the internet. Yo, you don't remember when Black Youngster pulled up to Young Dolph hood looking for Young Dolph with them choppers? Pull it up. Pull up. You ain't gonna get a copyright. Pull it up. Black Youngster pull up to Young Dolph hood. Nigga, that's like 6 years ago. And you gonna see motherfucker pulling up with AKs, Dracos, all type of shit. Looking for Dolph. Where Dolph at? Where Dolph at? What about that? Come on, bro. DJ backstage, ask DJ. I ain't gotta lie. I ain't gotta lie about nothing, bro. But man, that's all I had to say. Rest in peace, Young Dolph, a legend from Memphis. We ain't got shit out here in Memphis. All we got is the Memphis Grizzlies, John Morant, Young Dolph, Yo Gotti, Moneybag Yo, Pooh Shiesty in jail right now. Big 30, Black Youngster. This all we got. And they just took out a legend. They killed that man in his own city, in his own neighborhood. No difference than fucking Nipsey Hussle. The same shit that happened to Nipsey Hussle, bro. Come on, man. This shit is real, Fred. I try my best. But every day is a struggle out here, bro. Every day. If that shit happened to Young Dolph, a fucking millionaire, that shit can happen to me. I've been shot at before over here, bro. This shit is not a game. Motherfucker try to kill my brother, nigga. This shit is not a game. This shit is not a game. Motherfucker kill your mama, your fucking girl, all of your kids. They don't give a fuck. Nigga, every day is a shootout. Every day is a robbery. Every day somebody getting killed. But that shit never on the news. They don't talk about it. But now it's Young Dolph. Now they want to talk about it. Come on, bro. That's all I have, Fred. Salute to you. Thank you, brother. I'm gone.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I know you're on ground zero out there. I don't know what's going on in Memphis. Where was the Snow on the Bluff at? What city was that in? DJ, what city was that in? Snow on the Bluff. H Money is not the voice of Memphis, Fred. J. Cool.
That was in Atlanta, Fred. That was in Atlanta.
Oh, Snow on the Bluff is Atlanta?
Yeah, Snow on the Bluff was Atlanta.
Okay, thank you.
But man, he ain't lying, man. That's been going on since about the little rift between Dolph and Gotti and Black Youngster. Yeah. That's been going on since about 2016, man. They done shot at each other several times. Yeah, man. It's just cities like Memphis, Birmingham, Mobile, where Young Blue is from, and No Cap, those guys. My overline opinion is, man, these guys can't go back home. You can't go back home. You look at the rapper Dope B, who got killed in 2013. He got killed in his own city. Mo3 got killed in his own city. Nipsey got killed in his own city. You can't go back home once you make it to a certain level in this industry, or even just in a certain level of entertainment. Like, it's a guy. You want that? Yeah. It's a guy. It's a guy from my city who plays in the NFL now, right? And about 3 years ago, I was in the club with him, right? And he's in there having a good time. You know, everybody knows him. He's having a good time, buying bottles, everything. But you can hear guys off on the side saying, "Man, he ain't the only one getting money. I make my money just like I have." So I'm cool with his cousin. So I went and tapped his cousin on the shoulder. "Hey, man, you need to get him out of here, dog. You need to get him out of here." I mean, he in there got his chains on. Man, look, you need to get him out of here, man. And I'll be damned if it wasn't 20 minutes later, a fight broke out and there was a shootout in the parking lot. Like, these little small cities, man, you don't hear it broadcast on the news like a Chicago or LA. But people like H Money said, it probably was 12 murders in Memphis last week. How many, for everybody who watched this shit, how many seasons has Memphis been on the first 48? How many seasons was Birmingham, Louisville, certain parts of Miami been on first 48? Like, this shit real out here, man. And I hate that for Dolph. I hate that for his kids, man. It's just, this shit crazy out here, man. You can't go home. Everybody shit on Charles Barkley when he said years ago, "Why in the hell would I go back to Alabama? I worked my ass off to get out of Alabama. Why in the hell would I go back?" So you can't go home, man. You can't go home. It's sad to say, but you can't go home. People are not going to be happy to see you succeed, especially if you grew up with them and they feel like they had the same opportunities, or you just, you got a break here that they didn't get. You see what I'm saying? Everybody not going to be happy for you. And like my guy 817 was saying, Memphis is too small a city for them guys to be in it, at their apex together. Everybody not gonna be happy. Even if they're happy with the money they making, it's the crews, man. My guy's this, my guy's that. Like, it was so refreshing to see Gucci and Jeezy finally squash what they had after years, because that shit tore that city apart. Everybody picked a side in that shit. You got kids who were, you know, they daddy did security for Jeezy. And you got this dude, he's Gucci Mane cousin. So they got to go to school together. That shit tore that city apart. This shit crazy out here, man. But I'm going to get off here, Fred. I ain't going to hold it up, man. It's just, that shit's sad as hell, man. That's sad, man. Especially, like A17 was saying, especially around the holidays. That was sad as hell, man. I don't know what they felt like he did to warrant getting shot close to the holidays, man. But like H said, they've been shooting at him. This is at least the third, fourth time they done shot at him. He made a whole, yes, man. They made a whole song. He made a whole song about it, 100 shots. They really shot it. They really emptied 2 clips at his Suburban, man. They've been trying to kill Dolph. Whoever it was, they've been trying to kill him. They've been shooting at Dolph. Him, his cousin Key Glock, all them guys, they've been shooting at him, man. I'm not the voice of Alabama, just like my man said, H ain't probably ain't the voice of Memphis, but we know this shit go on. I've been in the city. I know what South and North Memphis at. I know how they live there, man. This shit is real. Like I said, it probably don't get reported as much, but this shit is real out here. But I'm gonna get off here, man. Y'all have a good night, and appreciate you staying on the show last night, man. Enjoyed that spirited debate last night y'all had.
Oh, no worries. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good one.
All the time, dog. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. H Money, man. H Money. Man, 12 murders. Man, I'll say this, man. 100 shots hit my car. I'm not doing that's the I'm and by no means am I taking shots. I'm just being I only know how to be pragmatic. My mom gets mad at me for it. Dre gets mad at me for that's how my mind functions. Like, what's the solution? And if you shoot at me 100 times, I'm sorry. Like, what did I do wrong? Like, I don't know if the rap music is about ha, you didn't kill me. I don't know if he said that. Did he say that in the song, Kyle? Like was he on that type of time? Damn that. Like, I think I'm not on that type of time. You shoot me 100 times, I'm moving to London.
Bro.
I'm gone. Next time you gonna see yeah, I'm sorry.
But see, Fred, they're rappers. So they feel like they gotta keep that persona. You know, if you leave the hood, I'm listening. You get what I'm saying? Though? That's what it is, man. When they, niggas say, "Oh, he don't come back to the hood. He ain't, he ain't." They be like, "Oh, he ain't shit." You know what I'm saying? So that's why niggas stay. But listen, man, I'm telling you, if a nigga shoot my car 100 times, dog, I got to retire, man. I got to get my shit and get the fuck on, man.
Done.
I'm just being real. Listen, and let's be real about this, man. The niggas that shot him are so fucking out of pocket, bro. You got to be a sick motherfucker to kill a nigga at a fucking cookie shop, bro. Like, for real, like, you got to be a sick nigga to do that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, back in the day, a nigga see you somewhere and he'll wait. Like, all right, they ain't the spot to try to kill a nigga in. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch him later. You know what I'm saying? But to kill somebody at a damn cookie shop where kids was most likely could be, you know what I mean? Grandmas and aunties, and they just didn't give a fuck, man. They just didn't give a fuck, bro. That's the worst part about it, Fred. That's the worst part about it. You know what I'm saying? Like the disregard for human life, man. Like, they didn't give a fuck about nobody's life. They didn't give a fuck about the workers in there or nothing. They said it was like an ambush or something. I mean, you don't kill somebody nowhere, but I'm just saying, nigga, certain shit used to be off limits back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, certain shit was just off limits. Like, if a nigga had his kid with him, You niggas, they didn't shoot. They said, I get the nigga next time. They don't give a fuck now, Fred. You kid with you or not. Man, that shit's sad, man. That shit is just sad, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just gonna say, brothers, we talking about a different type of monster, right? Like Kyle said. Okay. I mean, how can I put this without saying too much? I'm right before I was on my way to Vegas, right? I stopped and got my hair cut, right? And I'm getting my hair cut in the hood, and lo and behold, I'm sitting in the car with my barber, my partner. He's smoking a cigarette before he get his hair cut, and before I know it, OG Percy standing in front of me, fam. He got tears in his eyes. This on my yeah. Okay, OG Percy is a OG out of Fort Worth. It's a Crip nigga. He done kind of made his rounds on a few different platforms. He been on Carlos Miller, you know, show. He been on a few different things. So just saying that to say he, you know, was in a way, because unfortunately he just lost his brother, right? So the brother was in the way. He was emotional. And yeah, there's people with it. All right. And I'm 42, bro. I've been around the block when the gang shit from LA hit Fort Worth. I was a youngster, right? So I'm one of, you know, seen some shit, been able to live through it. But I could tell just by the look in that man's eyes there wasn't nothing good surrounding it. His energy. He was hurt, but he was ready to hurt something, right? And he was so emotional, we didn't know which way he was gonna go. But I'm gonna tell you something else. The youngsters he had with him, hey, they was on go.
They on go time.
They on go time. Do you hear me? While we talking about all the rational shit and everything else, the youngsters was on go. Didn't matter who was around, no nothing. And I'm gonna tell you, it was a man there that almost lost his life that day. Just a random, right? The same shit we be on, he was on, right? So he fucked around and said the wrong thing. Percy was talking, and the man said, "Oh, shut up with that shit, Percy." Say, man, what that man say that for? He almost lost his life, bro. He almost lost his life right there, broad daylight, in front of everybody, Saturday at the barbershop. Almost lost his life. And say, bro, never said a word and wouldn't have had to. And I ain't gonna say how or whatever, but he almost lost his life. And I just say that to say this: it's the motherfuckers that be around them. They ain't got to say. They ain't got to do anything, bro. Let them get disrespected. They can leave the hood and never come back. Somebody gonna do the job for them because it's either a bag on their head or it's a quote unquote respect thing that they gonna gain from it. So it's sad, man, but I'm telling you, when blood gets shed, it's up. Ain't no turning back. You better hope them folks do their job and get whoever it is, and whoever people is surrounding it, they need to move around. Just like you said, we all know this ain't the first. Anybody that know about Dolph or whatever know this ain't the first time that they done got at that man. I know you don't know Fred, you know what I'm saying? But we all know this ain't the first time. And we all, you know, can speculate about who did what or whatever, because we kind of know some of them beefs, you know what I'm saying, that he had going down. But it's just sad altogether. But I'm gonna tell you, son, it ain't even about them cats. It's the niggas around them, and they getting them younger and younger. And I'm gonna tell you, these young niggas ain't even experienced life enough to know what they putting on the line and losing. You feel what I'm saying? And how? It's sad, man. It's sad.
Yeah, I talk to them. I talk to them often, man. I have no choice. You know what I mean? They in front of my property, and I got some properties where I got to go through the alley and park. And if you in South Central LA, you know what? I'm pretty sure alleys all across every urban America, they hanging in the alley doing what they do. You know what I mean? I speak eloquently about one time
I had just bought a property, and it's in a 90s neighborhood out here, and not big old 90s on the back of my property. My property was like brown beigeish, you know what I mean? Big old 90s. And I went to Washington High School, so I'm familiar with the gangs, not familiar with the gang bangers. And man, I went up to them guys, and I know young guys are ready to go off at a moment. I told the story on my Instagram. You guys saw the pictures. If you've been following me for at least 3 years, you've seen it. And I think I posted on my YouTube page too. And I know young guys go off, and I know the young guys got the guns. I know it. The old dudes don't carry the guns. If they with the young dudes, they give the young dude the gun. And I'm like, hold up. So I talked to the older guy. I'm like, man, I said, I know y'all think everybody that owns a building is rich and this and that. And I says, you know, I didn't have my son that day, but I kind of fabricated that part because I was trying to make it kind of a connection. I says, man, me and my son is over here working every day on this building, man. We saved up our life savings to get this building. We not rich. I went to Washington High School, man. I used to go swimming at Jesse Owens Park, you know, and 4 years later, 5 years later, it's been a long time. I haven't yet to have another graffiti on that property, and it's just as bright, same color. All my properties are the same color, so I only got to buy one paint. Well, not all of them, but so I can just paint over the graffiti when and if it happens. And you know, and I give them tickets to, you know, the tickets I get from Sam sometimes. I give it to them, and they do what they do with it. If they go, they go. If they don't, they don't. But I think it's important that corny dudes like me, OGs like y'all, corny dudes like y'all, don't be afraid to talk to these dudes, man. You're a conversation away from changing someone's life, you know? And it's really that important. I don't walk like I am like Frederick Hawthorne in all caps like I do sometimes on my videos. Nah, I ain't that guy. You know what I mean? Many times YouTube videos is for entertainment purposes only, you know what I mean? And I think it's incredibly important. I think it's incredibly important that normal guys that raise kids that do normal shit like me every day. Ain't nothing sexy about my life, dog. Man, come on, man. I take Lincoln to school at 8, pick him up at 2:30, homework, catch a second half of a basketball game, and I'm in this seat 9 to 11. That's my day every day. And I think, Kyle, we just got to make it cool, man. We got to make that joint cool again, man. And it's cool to grow old, man.
You know, it's man, this shit different, man. You know, out here it's crazy too, man. You know, man, it's a gang. You know, a couple gangs out here, man. They going back and forth like crazy, right? They killed this. They shot this kid hella times, right? And he lived. He kept living, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last time, boy, they chased him down, and they stood over top of him to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, how did we get there? Like, how did we get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't like these kids this generation, bro. I don't know if the beef can ever stop, man. Because you try to stop the beef out this way, they might try to kill you, man. They might say, you choosing sides. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say out here, man.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't with us, you against it. So that's their mentality, man. And it's crazy, man.
Yeah, the phone's back open. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when some of my homies win, when they get killed or whatever, man, you know, I'd be sad but not surprised, bro. You know, You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, to quote the great philosopher, Nipsey Hussle, man. You know, in a sign of shedding tears, how you die at 30-something after banging all them years, man.
Yeah. See, Jarvis and I frequent Jarvis neighborhood very, very often. And he just said, Yeah, I don't even go to that donut shop anymore. I used to go to that donut shop, Jarvis. I'm gonna tell you the guy down the story yesterday. So Lincoln gets out of school every day this week early. Monday was normal day. Tuesday he got out at 1:30, and every day this week he gets out at 12:45. And I'm gonna tell you guys where I was because some of you guys may know. Hold up, 513. I was on Manchester at that 7-Eleven in Inglewood, just past Inglewood High School, and two niggas with red hats pull into the parking lot and they talking outside the car. Nigga, I ain't even go in the 7-Eleven. I left. You know what I mean? They see that damn Tesla door open. They like, oh shit, I got a victim. Man, I ain't even get out the car. You understand what I'm saying? And these are like trivial truths that we gotta live. Like, I don't hang out in front of liquor stores. Like, I don't put myself in no position. I don't go to 7-Eleven at night. I don't take that risk. You know, whatever's in my kitchen at Queen Street. Yeah. That's exactly where I was. And it's the truth, man. And I don't take risks. I don't take chances because I'm shooting my gun. I'm not playing. I've never used it on a human being ever in my life, but I know how. And that's why I don't get gas at night. Well, when I had I still have my Honda, but I know it's got to be you or it's got to be me. And I don't put myself in positions where I said this the last week. I don't put myself in positions where it has to be you or me. And I think, and someone just sent me a track list, 513. I want to read this track list. It's my first time seeing it, but I think as he was telling me that it's pretty interesting about the 100 shots in Charlotte, but I'm bulletproof, so fuck them. That's how I feel. All of them. I'm so real. I pray for my enemies. I'm everything you want to be. Shaking my head. I mean, I mean, I'm not trying to sound cynical or nothing like this. We got to learn from Nipsey. Man, I'm not going to Slauson and Crenshaw. I mean, I'm not going there. Like, it's an energy over there. I ain't stopping. I drive straight through it. Matter of fact, I don't even go by it because the traffic's so bad on Slauson and Crenshaw. But I think we got to get back to, someone just sent me a great quote. You can give back, just don't go back.
That's wild. That's man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm not the most perfect guy with a hammer. I'm not even gonna say that I'm the most perfect guy. But shit, I got rear view mirrors. You know what I mean? Like I and I'm conscientious of everything. What's up, 513?
Hey, Fred.
Hey, how you feel?
Can y'all hear me?
Very well.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, it's sad, brothers, that, all this shooting taking place in different cities, man. And, I think this young Dolphin brother, he got shot. My condolences go out to his family.
Yeah, them beautiful kids, man.
Yeah, man, the kids. You is right, man. I met you before, brother. Aaron Pryor's my father, the boxer.
Aaron Pryor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm the guy that came up with the trainer's belt for the WBC boxing.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I came up with that belt. A fighter win a title. His trainer win a title. That's my idea. Mauricio Suleiman stepped at that. And, we fighting a battle here too, brother. Then we came up with some ideas. We need ideas. We come up with ideas for these communities. We can actually make a change. Like,
which son
I
of
came
you?
Up with Huh?
Which son are you? Antoine? What son are you?
Nah, I'm Stefan. Antoine
okay.
the oldest.
Okay, Antoine the oldest. Okay, good. Got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Junior the third.
Mm-hmm. You got to come be a guest on the show, man. We need some stories, man. I know he done told you about Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, shit. He should have been the fifth. Your dad should have been the fifth king, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You is right about that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get your your number. I can contact
text
right after
me.
the
Text
show
me
anytime.
Yeah, text me. Text this number when you get a moment.
Text that number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I came up with some ideas about this shooting in our city. I started to come up. Actually, I did come up with some yard signs that say, "Teach your kid not to kill my kid," because I taught my kid not to kill your kid. And I'm putting up yard signs up, and we're trying to put billboards up in different communities where this gun violence is happening at. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we come out, and be that cause, be that beacon, so folks, at least can get the message across by us sitting back and not doing nothing. It affects everybody when somebody, my loved ones, get shot by gun violence. Our own people killing our own. That's not good.
No,
You there?
no. I'm very much listening to you.
My fault.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's becoming very repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
We've already done this show before. We've done this
Right.
show when Mo 3 was murdered, probably. We've done the show when Nipsey was murdered. We've done the show when somebody else was murdered. Ahmaud Arbery was murdered. I know it's, but I'm just saying, like, we're just getting mowed down, and I think it comes a time where we just gotta make normal cool, man. Normal is cool, man. Normal is so cool. Like 50 Cent ain't partying every night. Like he ain't got no hammer. He ain't got no guns. He gets on a private jet, goes to the Ritz-Carlton, has his girl with him, does what he does in the city, comes home. He does the same thing we do on Thanksgiving, Christmas. He eat turkey, watches the Cowboys, and like people really live normal lives 85% of the time. But we glorifying that. I think we glorify that bogus. It's that shit bogus, man. Like, man, that shit is bogus.
But we got to come up with some good ideas and good visions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For the young youth, it starts with these babies. It starts with the little league football teams and stuff like that. You know what I mean? At the age of 5 all the way up, because it's affecting us as we get older, and we seeing the triple effect. What happened in our past is happening in the young generation past. So we got to come up with a good vision for this world, brother, because we accountable for this stuff, because we have seen this stuff before.
Mm-hmm.
What they say, what has been will be again. What's been done will be done again. Ain't nothing new up under the sun, but it's something got to be new up under this sun, brother. We living in this world. So we
gotta look in the mirror and love you. We gotta look in the mirror and love ourselves, man. See, the reason why it's so easy to for these people to kill somebody that look like them is they don't like themselves. They don't love themselves, man. The lack of self-esteem is the problem in the black community, man. I'm telling you, I lived through it, man. I had anger management problems, man. I had to go through anger management and all that shit, man. I didn't love myself, man. And it happens subconsciously. You just look in the mirror and you be like, man, I don't like who I am. You know what I'm saying? And once you look in that mirror and you love who you are, your mindset changes. You know what I'm saying? I think that we got to do a better job raising our kids, man. That's the problem, man. Matter of fact, we had a conversation the other day, man. I had a conversation with the homies the other day, right? It's like, nigga, there's no reason why married couples that's struggling shouldn't be able to get Section A. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for that, but systematically it was easy. They give us this false sense of independence and empowerment. It's all about the symbols because there's really no substance. It's nothing but bubble gum, man. We just chewing bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? We can't digest shit. And that's one of the biggest problems, man, in the black community, dude, is they tore the family up, but we allowed it. And I just, for me, man, it's one house at a time. You know what I'm saying? If we all do our parts, I think we can make it better. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But the resentment that these kids are gonna have because their daddy's in jail, their daddy's is dead, and you know their daddy's wasn't there, and they, you know what I'm saying, they mama didn't treat them right because they look like they dad. You know what I'm saying, and they wasn't loved like they were supposed to be. You know, that's the issue. So we got to be better fathers. That's all. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Back in the good old days when my grandpa was growing up, they had fathers. They had good fathers. You know what I'm saying? Even if the father was hard, you know what I'm saying? He was in the household. You know, you can look at him and see him. You know, I know sometimes, you know, they did some shit. You know what I'm saying? They had families on the other side of town, but they was there though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta raise these kids better, man. A woman can't raise a man by herself. She can only do so much because you know inherently you're gonna be very emotional. You're gonna be an emotional person. And shout out to my mom, man. She did a great job of putting me with when we moved to North Carolina, man. Put me in a church with men with being men, and
right.
And I was able to learn and grow from that. But the hood, man, the hood is a two-edged sword, man. You know what I'm saying? It builds character. The hood builds character for sure. Well, for sure.
Right.
The hood builds character for sure, but it also destroys characters.
You right about that too. You're right about that. I give you two examples. What happened to me? I'm gonna give you an example. I heard you say you looked in the mirror. You say you didn't love yourself. You said that, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Right. I'm gonna give you an example. Something happened to me, not about me loving myself or I didn't love myself. Why I love myself not to do this. I said I'm a CCW carrier, and one day I spoke to a brother. I always respect people. I spoke to this brother. How you doing, brother? Is we allowed to use profanity on your show?
Yeah.
He say, I said, how you doing, my brother? He said, don't say shit to me. I'll beat your ass. Say something to me. I'll beat. And my conscience was like, ooh. You know, my conscience say, let him go on about his business because he's dealing with a mental state of mind right now. He must don't know where he at or what can happen to him. So I had like hairs on the back of my neck when he said that, like, say something to me again, I'll smack your ass. I started laughing like, brother, you have a good day. You know what I mean? I won that battle. I felt, you know how like people say, oh man, you a whole ass nigga. I'm like, oh man. I wanted to just get out the car and just beat his ass or something. You don't do that. Don't do that. That's the mature in me as I get older. You know what I mean? You know, guys try to test you, and I won that. The Spirit of God said, you won that, brother. You're going to have more battles like that. You just got to be prepared and learn how to diffuse the issue, what's going on in that brother's mind. It happened to me. Watch this, another one. I was over a female house, and the young lady just got out of jail, and she was over there on the box because, you know, I guess they put on the box over there. I was over there, her cousin's house. Her boyfriend called on the phone. There's a nigga over there. I heard it in the background, so my conscience said, get out of there, man. You got your weapon. Go ahead and leave. I just, hey, y'all, I got to go ahead and leave. Her cousin get mad. You know what I mean? Like, get mad all you want. You know what I mean? I cold left because I knew the conversation that the cousin had with her boyfriend on the phone. Like, the nigga over there, I hear a nigga. Oh, man. It's what we going through, brother. And these brothers out here need help mentally, brother. But they need help bad. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's real sad. But I diffused that fuse right there, brother. I put water on it before it got started. So this is just examples in life. We just gotta beat the devil because the devil's out here trying to get any and everybody. We in a pandemic with each other. And it's sad, brother. It's sad, man. But that's my little testimony to y'all, brother, man. Stay strong because the devil out here lurking, brother. He trying to seek and get anybody that he can get and see the reaction how we gonna act as men, real men, brother.
An insecure, listen, man. Insecure man is the listen, man. Most wars were started because of women. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Dudes gotta learn how to let these women go, man. You know what I'm saying? These women don't belong to you, man. You know what I'm saying? These women don't belong to you, man. Y'all gotta let these. If the woman don't want to be with you, you gotta let her go, man. You gotta free her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know these niggas wanna beat the girl up. They wanna shoot the nigga that she with and all this and all that, man. Dude, let her go. Let her be free, man. We gotta get out of that emotional ass. This my woman shit, man. She ain't your woman. She don't belong to you, man. You know, most of these women belong to the game anyway. You know, and most beefs happen because of a woman. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've seen it plenty of times. You gotta free that woman, man. She don't belong to you, man. You don't own that woman, man. Married or not, you don't, you know what I'm saying? If she decide to do some crazy shit, leave you, that's it. But niggas wanna beat and they wanna kill and die for the pussy. That ain't it. You can have the turkey, man. You can have it, man. I don't need it that bad, man.
Right.
That's the problem. Niggas is insecure, man. Niggas need to be secure in themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that in the 6th grade, man. I learned that in the 6th grade, brother. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think they ugly. You know, they gotta fight. Niggas learn how to fight because they think they ugly. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas that think they look good, they ain't out here trying to fight all the damn time. It be the niggas that think they ugly, man, that gotta fight. Cause like, I can't get no girl because I don't look good, so I gotta fight because a girl gonna like me because I can fight. That be the mindset sometimes, man. I'm telling you. We just gotta, love ourselves.
I heard you say because they ugly, but they gotta realize if they ugly, they gotta understand God loved them. That's how you break ugly down. ULGY, understand God love him. You know what I mean? So it goes to a sucker tax. Sucker tax, and it takes over their whole system, man. And I get it. What did you work on, brother? When you say you didn't love yourself, and you looked in the mirror. Say, what did you work on to actually start loving yourself again? What did you work on?
So we had to do exercise every morning, and I took them exercises very serious. And so basically, you just look in the mirror, man. You say, "I love me." You pick something about yourself that you love, man, and you begin to love your flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, my teeth always been crooked at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And once I begin to love that about myself, it couldn't be used as a weapon no more. You know what I'm saying? And you just got every morning you look in the mirror, you say, "I love me." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just talk to yourself, man. You a fly motherfucker, man. You a fly dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get through this day. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, I still do it every now and again. I don't do it as much as I used to because I don't have to as much, but sometimes, man, you gotta talk to yourself in that mirror, man, because the man in the mirror is the most important person in the world. Like, I ask people all the time, man. My uncle said this one time, man, and I didn't learn this till I was 30. He said something very profound. He asked me, he said, "Man, who's the most important person in your life?" I said, "Man, my kid." Yeah, nah, man, nah. I said, "Shit, my mom. Who you think?" He said, "Yourself, because if you ain't right, they ain't right." You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't right, your kids ain't gonna be right, your relationships ain't gonna be right. So you gotta make sure you straight. At the end of the day, man, mental health is a motherfucker, man. And we gotta get more serious about that, man. I know we men, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to talk to each other about certain shit, but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get that shit off our chest, man. And that's one thing. That's the great thing about the barbershop, man, is we talk about everything. So there's no excuse on these platforms, on two platforms that come on back to back. There is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Last shout out to my homeboy my boy Carlton and Fred last night. They had a great debate on my channel last night, and ain't nobody talking about killing each other. Ain't nobody talking about killing or fighting or nothing like that. Niggas just had a debate. Niggas have a difference of opinion, but men can do that. As men, we not gonna agree on everything, but we can be respectful. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta be no bitch. You ain't gotta be no bitch. I ain't gotta have no gun to kill you. I ain't got to do nothing. We ain't got to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with us though, man. Our egos are so fucking fragile, man. And once we get that shit under control, man, life is a whole lot better. You know, men, we can only see, man, we can't never see the forest through the trees, man. You know what I'm saying? We only think about the right now. You know, that's why I have a lot of friends that are women, man, because they be planning ahead. They can see shit 10 years from now. We ain't not even thinking about that. Women be breaking shit down, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're doing long term. We most times we think about the right now. And once we can tap into the, all right, set this play up for the long haul. If y'all don't follow Fred on Instagram, you're missing. Because he always set you, every time he posts a stock, he's setting you up for the long haul. He's setting you up for some shit that's gonna happen tomorrow. Like, for instance, like he had the Universal stock. He said, I'm gonna hold on to it because I gotta wait for it to go back up. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. That's the same thing with us, man. We just gotta do better. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Welfare was the worst thing to happen to the black community because the father couldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? But I think now, this generation that we're growing up in, more fathers are stepping up to the plate, and it feels better. I think the generation before me failed us. You know what I'm saying? Those OGs failed us. They were very selfish and self-centered. You know, the crack era, they didn't give a fuck about nobody but the money and themselves. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck about being fathers. They didn't give a fuck about being in jail forever. So now the tables have turned a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I think now more people are being fathers, more men are being men, and eventually, man, we're gonna get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get halfway somewhere, but we just gotta do what we supposed to do, and your household is first. You know what I'm saying? If you got daughters, you gotta make sure they straight. If you got a son, you gotta make sure he a man. You know, I tell my son all the time, man, boy, I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, they gotta know they loved. You know, my daddy was in and out the house, so that father's love wasn't there. You know, that's a lot of this. That's a lot of this shit as far as not loving yourself. When your daddy ain't around, you know what I'm saying. You build up so much resentment. You know what I'm saying, and it bleed through your kids. So we just gotta make sure that we doing the right things by raising our kids, man, for sure.
What city y'all from?
Oakland. He from LA.
LA.
And check this out. I got some food for thought for y'all too. Why y'all talk good talk, barbershop talk, good talk, boxing talk? As y'all in Oakland, I do this in Cincinnati. I go to city council meetings and understand their whole lingo, what they doing to our communities, brother. We have different organizations going and getting free taxpayers' money. They make up these stop the violence initiatives and don't actually do it. They just get the taxpayer dollars and build their wealth off taxpayer dollars. See, that's what's going on in these different cities too, brother. So you see the finance, economics, you know what I mean? It all plays a factor. They're using taxpayer dollars to genocide a community, to build their empire too. So we still got to be that voice going these council meetings too, brother, in different cities. I do it in my city all the time. They know me. Personally, they know me. And I mean, bring this up to y'all guys is because it's very important y'all learn this too, because it'd be a good barbershop talk too, or the boxing talk, because this community councils in different cities are actually, I can say, they keep on using taxpayer money, identifying communities in Cincinnati, Ohio. They doing it all around the United States. They're using the Community Reinvestment Act money. That was when black folks were getting redlining from the banks. And the banks got sued. You can Google this. It's happening in California right now as we speak, brother. Community Reinvestment Act, California. That's all you got to type in, Google that. And it tells you how them banks got sued for billions and millions of dollars. That's why you see high rises going up in every city, brother. I know I ain't lying, because that's what's happening in y'all city too. It's happening all around the United States. So what they doing is they using these community leaders, these ministers, they using them as they get their groups together, and not they sign a CBA. So many abbreviations too. CBA means Community Benefits Agreement. What you and the banks got agreement on, that we're going to give you this money to develop. They going to hook y'all organization up, but don't turn their back on the community homeowners. Then they come and watch this. They come and take your home, to take the people home that don't know nothing about this CRA Act, Community Reinvestment Act. If you don't know nothing about it, they come. He come inspect it on your house, and he fine you. You can't afford to fix your home up. All of a sudden, they try to take your home. All this stuff is like a revolving door, what they doing, revamping, redlining all over again, brother. You gotta
grandpa's going through that right now.
Huh?
My grandpa going through that right now. My grandpa's going through that right now.
See? Yeah. So I know I'm right, because when I speak about it, I even got threats before, brother. I'm gonna let y'all know. I got a threat because I talked about it so much, but they wasn't listening to. Now I struck somebody's nerve. I'm gonna tell you, I got a call about 2:40 something in the morning. Hello, I'll kill you. I start laughing like, you gonna have a problem doing that, brother. It's gonna be real hard to do that, very difficult to do that. You know what I mean? They hung up. I found out who did it, who called me. You know what I mean? He set his own self up. So all of a sudden, I say, brother, I talked to him on the phone. I said, brother, I don't play them games, brother. You don't know me, brother, at all. You can go play games with kids. I'm not no kid. I'm about my business. I don't play them games. I ain't never got no more calls no more. But the whole point I bring it up is, brother, it's happening in every city, brother. If we don't pay attention to this again, pay attention to this in your city, in my city, we it's all redlining all over again. It's happening everywhere, and it's sad, brother, what so-called these reverends doing. It's pastors in our groups here, ministers. They got in the group. They said, keep this to yourself. Don't tell nobody about it. And they didn't tell nobody about it until I heard about it. I followed the money by going to City Hall, understanding their lingo, what they doing emergency ordinance, hurry up and passing some through, helping they buddy developers develop communities real fast. And you wonder, like, damn, why all this housing going up so fast? Because they're using their bank lawsuit money. When the banks got sued from the CRA Act from redlining since 1977, brother. They got sued from Jimmy Carter put that in place in 1977. Stop redlining black people. Black folks couldn't get loans at their home. They couldn't refinance their home or get loans for their businesses. Then they came around and got this money, brother. Next thing you know, they found the way how to sue these banks. Who taught these groups? Is another abbreviation. NCRC. It means National Community Reinvestment Coalition. They're one of the big wigs that taught the organization groups how to target the banks to get some money, brother. So if I was y'all studying this hard, man, it's real simple and easy. I went through it. I got y'all number. I'm gonna text you my number to stay in touch with me. But brother, when you find this, brother, understand it, brother. Y'all get money for y'all barbershop, brother. Y'all talk, a podcast, TV show. It's money out there for that. They just don't want to tell y'all how to access it, brother. I had to tell y'all that, man. It's deep, brother.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Are you in or a former member of Nation of Islam?
No, brother. Not at all.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not at all, brother. Not at all. They always talk to me. I always see them all the time, brother. I went to one of the Mosque 5 this Sunday. It was speaking about the lies and the liars must be exposed. I listened to that very well, but you know what they say, Satan can make Muslims. Satan can make Christians, but do they have the spirit? They don't have the spirit. The target to talk like this, they don't. You know, so I understand the whole lingo, what's going on with what people doing, how they act, or just this money don't really mean nothing. It's what you do with it means something, brother. You know, it don't back up no oil, don't back no gold up, no diamonds up at all. Right. It's just a paper, it's just a dollar bill. And we don't understand what to do to help each other. We're not helping each other no more. Everybody worried about, who live in large, who live in this. End of the day, we live in the same. You know, but study this, brother, man, for real, man. Community Reinvestment Act, California, brother. I heard you say your grandfather going through that. Y'all can stop that right now. Say, the bank got sued for that money. That money's supposed to be for my grandfather to fix his home up. Fix his taxes up. We got matter of fact, I'm gonna stop it right here too. Tax abatement is part of this too, brother. You know, like these white folks come along, they get like a 10 or 15 years tax abatement on their homes when they redevelop their home, brother. And it's part of the CRA Act. We got a tax abatement lawsuit in the federal courts right now as we speak, brother. Yeah. So it's deep, brother, what they've been doing to the black community. We've been suffering hard. The young kids at home, mama at home with them, about to lose their home, losing their mind. They cut the kid out. Get out on those streets, make some money. You never know what goes on in the house off the mama, how she reacting, or the daddy. You get what I'm saying? So we really got some really speed up and do this work real fast, brother, before it's too late for all of us. For real.
Thank you for that. It was a lot. It was a lot. And motherfuckers in the chat with one eye open now, you know, but we truly appreciate it though.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. But wake up, y'all. It's happening everywhere. Google in your city. I don't care where they at. CRA Act, Community Reinvestment Act. Google it.
Gotcha. I was gonna say text Kyle from this point on.
Oh, I will for sure. For sure.
Save the number. Save the number and hit me, please.
Yes, sir. I told you, brother.
Hey, Fred, I couldn't play the song on you, Fred. I couldn't play the song.
Yeah, you was about to get that song. I was like, Kyle, hey.
my bad.
Hey,
my bad.
Appreciate you.
My bad, man. I got deep into it. My bad, brother.
Oh, man. Appreciate you.
I didn't want you to take none of this stuff up. You had to take it in. You the champ.
Appreciate you, man. And
anytime, brothers, man. And next time we do a talk about boxing, talk about my pops. You know what I mean? You know, we talk about the Hawk. He's living. You know,
he's living. He just passed 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. Blessings to your family. Blessings.
Yeah,
to your
yes,
family.
sir. Yes, sir.
Family, for sure. And until next time.
All right, then, brothers. Y'all hold it down. I love y'all guys. Nothing you can do about it.
I appreciate you.
All right.
I'm gonna start saying that. There's nothing you can do about it, Mr. Henderson. Oh, damn, heat check. You know what I mean? It wasn't a heat check. I was just because he kept on saying brother. That's all.
God damn.
You know? He was on for 32 minutes. I didn't even. God damn.
Man.
Was it 32 minutes?
We can't get that time back.
No.
But hey, Fred, I was doing a lot of talking too, though. You know what I mean? We're gonna put it all on the OG, man. I was in there talking a lot too.
God damn.
Woo. Man. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, buddy?
I'm good, man. I just got on to say this, man. So today I was driving and I got a notification on my whatever phone, right? And so I had pulled up to the light and I had looked at it and it said young Dolph shot and killed in Memphis. And that right there hurt me. Not because I'm like a super huge Dolph fan or nothing like that, but I just knew that it was another brother that had did it. And I don't know, man, like that shit really, really like fucks with me, man. Like you got the white people killing this, like you got the fucking or whatever, right? Bad food killing us. Then you got us killing us, and it's just, man, it's shit just crazy, man. And I don't know, bro. Shit just got me all messed up, man. And my city, where I live at in Oklahoma City, it's so fucked up out here. These damn kids is reckless, bro. Like reckless. Like, and I was a wild boy coming up too, but it's like nowadays, like there's just no rules, like at all with anything. Wild West. With anything. And I I was giving my cousin a ride somewhere today, and we had walked into the store, like we had stopped at a gas station, right? And as we was like going or whatever into the gas station, a white dude was actually like coming out, and he like had looked us both just like up and down, just like with this like look, just like what the fuck are y'all doing over here, right? So we was whatever, right, coming out of the store, and there was a black guy coming over there, right, into the store, and my cousin, he was just like looking at him like or whatever, like what the fuck is this nigga looking at? And it's like I don't understand what it is, like, but why does it seem like we have this sort of like disdain for other like black people? Like it's like I don't know, it's some kind of like conditioning or some shit, bro. Just like the white dude had walked past us and he had looked at us both up and down with just this like disgusting look. And my cousin, like he didn't say nothing about it. But as soon as that black dude had walked past us, it was like, what the fuck is this nigga looking at? It's like, I don't know, this shit is crazy, bro. It's nuts, man. What y'all think though?
I think I think it's more what I know. We are like hurt people. Trauma passed down from generation to generation. Um, Personal accountability. Lack of personal accountability leads to lack of community responsibility.
Yeah.
And I strongly believe that men were placed here to be men, and I think men have been compromised, and men have accepted compromisation. Is that a word? Um, and since we are economically deficient, it exploits trauma, and trauma triumphs over personal accountability and community accountability. And at times it wins, you know. And I think we got to get back to it's a simple solution. You know, men don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Co-parent. You know,
That's a fact.
It's really that important. The marriage don't work. Co-parent. Like I think that we got to we lose sight of long-term goals, and I think women have to hold women accountable, Miss Independent.
That will never happen.
I'm strong. You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Champion Heart says we are traumatized people who's never received therapy.
Yeah.
That's all facts. And you posted that earlier in the chat. Thank you. It's women got to be women, and I think we got to get back to the origins of our roles. Women want to be superheroes. Women want their kids to tell them Happy Father's Day.
Nah, no, that's just nuts.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something crazy, right? Women will dress their son
like them,
the exact same way as the niggas they despise.
All right, facts.
Yep.
Facts. I'll be honest. When I mean, it's just call it a buck. When I see a woman in the streets and her son are dressed alike and shit like that, I'm like, man, I mean, that's like easy picking. Like, I know I can like mentally destroy her. You know what I mean? I know she's like putty in my, she's literally putty in my hands. You know what I mean? Or I see a little kid in Gucci and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
so
just
easy.
all
Like,
dressed up, like just
yeah, like I'm like, man, you have no idea like the signals that you're giving off for a man that lives as a man every day. And
mm-hmm.
uh um it's just a lack of original roles.
Yeah.
Like we've gone so far from our original roles. It's like for example, I saw this beautiful woman. I mean, she was, I mean, drop dead gorgeous. Like she's so fine, you can't help but compliment her, right? And and I'm walking towards the gym and I just compliment her. I say, hey, I mean, she was at the gas station, right? And I had to walk past the gas station. And and she's like, and I was like, hey, I mean, have a beautiful day. And I said something complimentary towards her, and she immediately said, "Oh, I got a boyfriend." But I wasn't aiming towards that. So what I said was, I says, "Well, if you have a boyfriend, your boyfriend shouldn't allow you to take on the male's role."
Damn.
And I'm pretty sure that stuck with her throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't even going to hit on her. I'm just saying you're just so beautiful. Like some women are just so beautiful, you just want to compliment them. And I wasn't pushing towards her, nothing like that. I just
Yeah.
complimented her. And
Fred,
I
what?
know what you mean, Fred, but
it's,
but nowadays, man, with these women today,
Mhm.
you can't do that shit, man. Like they automatically like their mind doesn't go to just a thank you. Their mind goes somewhere totally different.
Right.
Like just like the one lady has said, I got a boyfriend. I'm like, damn girl, I was just saying shit that
Uh-huh.
you look nice today. Damn.
Yeah.
Bitch,
And
bye. Like
hey, Fred,
yes, Kyle.
it was funny that you said that, right? Shout out to my boy John. We was just talking about that earlier,
I got another
right?
story. Go ahead.
I said Chivalry didn't die on its own. These bitches killed it.
oh yeah, straight up.
Ooh. Yeah.
Women killed
You know
all
what I'm
that.
saying? Like, hey, Chivalry is dead. Chivalry is dead. No, you murdered that motherfucker. You murdered the shit out of him. Remember back in the good old days, you open the girl car door, hang. She opened your car door, bang. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put my jacket over a puddle for most of these trifling tramps. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. Straight up ridiculous. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Fred, with your story. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, not really a good one, but thank you, Aron Tamazan. Appreciate you, and you donated after the show too. He's in the Cash App. I truly appreciate you consistently supporting the platform. I always open up the door for one. I'm always going to be the gentleman. All circumstances, I'm 99%, 95% of the time. I'm human sometimes. 95% of the time, Fred is always going to lean on being the gentleman. So every so often, a woman doesn't say thank you when I open up the door. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I go right behind her and tap her on the shoulder. I said, "Excuse me, I just opened up the door for you." And obviously, there's some energy attached to it. You know what I mean? And I just and I said the reason why is because you want me to be the man. It's not just opening up the door. It's not just opening up the door. It's to put you in a space to receive a man that has the characteristics of a man. Like I don't let a woman just walk by me and like carry on with their day. No, excuse me. No, you're gonna honor my masculinity. It's really simple. Like I don't think nothing. I just you know what I mean.
You
Like
know,
go ahead, Kyle.
I was driving one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I seen a young man walking on the other side of his woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled the window down. I said, hey, young pimp, You supposed to be on this side of the street.
Try to get shot. hey, you know what I say that I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, I can fuck that bitch. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I'm just being a man. It's just this barbershop. Whenever I see a man not being a man,
yeah,
I know I can fuck that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying bitch because I'm amongst men. I don't say that publicly, but I'm like, nah, like it's like she gonna fall prey to a man with masculinity. 100%, not 98% of the time, not 99% of the time, 100% of the time. You see the woman carrying the groceries. Oh my God. Oh, and the man, he just be walking, and I'm like, damn, where they do that at?
Yeah.
Like that.
Hey, a nigga be in a car on his phone while the woman pumping gas.
I see that.
And then you say,
I don't say that, but
you know what's funny though? That same woman that you say, hey, how you doing? Woo, woo, woo. She said, I got a boyfriend. The same nigga sitting in that goddamn passenger seat,
right,
with her pumping the goddamn gas and her driving the goddamn car.
100% of the time. 100% of the time. And then it's tragic that many of these he says for us, but none for the white supremacy. Thank you, dog. And that's what Wilder needed. Appreciate you. Because they've never had men in their life. You know what I mean? Like, man, I just think, man, being a man is like the greatest. It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, it does.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm raising the Lincoln to be the same way. Like, man, I'm the same way. Man, you see a woman searching a change purse for 13 cents. Man, put a quarter on the damn counter. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm just put a quarter on the counter, man. She going through her purse trying to find 13 cents. Man.
Yeah, that right there had actually happened to me the other day.
I'm doing that. Fuck that.
Well, you don't have to, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I feel you, but
yeah, it's just it's just putting a woman in her role, like putting a woman in her role. You know what I mean?
Right. You nigga, have your money straight.
Man, it's just 13 cents, man. It's never like $30, $40. It's like the change, man. Just put it on the counter and keep it pushing. But I do agree. I didn't know this, but when I was younger, now that I'm a grown man and I look back at that shit, you know, man, I can look back and tell, and I bet probably in the 80% percentile, I know which the women I had sex with didn't have a father and did have a father. I can tell, like when I'm in retrospect. In the moment, I mean, I was too young to realize it, but now that I'm a man, I'm like, oh, I know she didn't have a father. You know what I mean? Like I know, like, and sometimes at those young ages, you take advantage of it. You take advantage. I mean, I'm not gonna, man. Listen. Any way to get in the club, I pay the security guard $20, back door, front door, and that's how I. And sometimes women want you to play a role for a night. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm never calling you again anyway. So, but that's the truth, you know. I got a funny ass story. Man, but go ahead, man. Yeah, good. What's up?
That was all I was saying.
All right, man. I got somebody else in the back.
All right, bro. Yeah, have a good night.
I'm gonna tell you guys a funny ass story. Appreciate you, Kev. It was this story. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. Please God. He's not watching. So man, this anyways, it was a while ago. I was in college. And I remember I met this girl and we're talking. We're going back and forth, Champion Heart. And so she says, in the middle of the conversation, She says, I want to eat where the white people eat at. I says, oh yeah. She says, I don't eat at McDonald's. I says, oh yeah. Okay, I got you. By the morning, she was smashing me and my friends. Like I had just flipped her. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's the point of the mindset that I'm telling you. Like how women and like the lack of fatherhood in the woman. She's worried about where to eat at. Like I'm like she's a victim. You know, like she's about to get flipped champion heart. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't playing then. Shit, I paid $20 to get in the club. I'm getting something out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know what I mean? Like, don't give me the answers to the test. You know what I mean? She gave me the answers to the test, and I'm definitely taking advantage of it. You know, so, you know, shit. Yeah.
What's going on with you tonight, brother?
Hey, what's up? I got you next, Sadai. What's up?
It's all good. It's all good. Kyle, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. It's fight week, baby. You know what I'm saying? One step closer. You know.
Oh yeah, Cam. $50. Birdman, my Hondo. Shout out to Blue Blood and Champ Side with the ammunition this week at the fight, man. Appreciate y'all. What's up?
Most definitely.
Hey, listen. It's going down. It's going down. Go ahead, Champ.
What was I about to say, man? Oh man, you know, I didn't know. I wasn't. This kid was an underground rapper. Is that right? Because I had never heard of him, but my daughter, she said that he was one of her favorite rappers. I had never heard of this kid. Was that right, Kyle? Was he an underground rapper?
I would say independent artist.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't have behind him, but he a lot of people know him.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, it ain't my type of music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know.
Yeah. When she said it, you know, I didn't know, you know, who the kid was. But yeah, I'm like you, Fred. If they shoot your vehicle with 100 bullets, I mean, that's a warning for your ass.
I'm going to Greenland. I'm done.
I ain't making no song about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the last thing I'm doing.
You know, people be watching 50 Cent too much, man.
Yeah, I was reading in the chat, man. Some cats was in the chat. They were saying they were comparing him to Nipsey, and they were saying that, you know, he was doing things in the community, you know, as well. So that there was some similarities, you know, comparing them. Like I said, I didn't know the kid. I had never heard of him, but you know, if he was doing that, you know, salute to that young brother. But I think what happens, man, is that, you know, like, and you had touched on it earlier, Kyle, that the older cats didn't come back and tell you, look, this is not the way. And I heard you look at Snoop and how he's evolved, and I heard him saying this on the show that there was no the cast ahead of him didn't come back and show them the way. You know, now you look at some of the things that he says and things that he's doing. You know, he's older. He's not that same 20-year-old kid, and he reinvented himself. You know, he's doing more things that you may consider square. You know what I'm saying? So he's evolved, and he's trying to reach back and let these cats know that, look, this the way that we was doing it is not the way, you know. So I respect that brother in that aspect. You know, I don't know if you ever seen that interview. Had you seen that interview where he was talking about that? Yeah. So, but like I was saying, Malcolm X said it best. You know, who taught you to hate yourself? You know what I'm saying? So, that trauma that has been done to us, man, we never got therapy for it, and I think there's a lyric in a Jay-Z song, and he's talking about a mindset, and he says in one of the lyrics, he's saying, when my situation is not improving, I'm murdering everything.
Ain't moving.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he's talking about a mindset, you know, and uh, um, they like to tag that stigma on ghettos like that's black. Ghetto is not black, you know what I'm saying? But that's the stigma that they like to tag, to it. There are ghettos all over the world. But my point is that just because someone's in that environment, doesn't mean that they want to be there, or that they uh, have uh, a type of mentality. Although it creates a type of mentality that's you know that's like the mentality that Jay-Z was referring to. Everybody's not like that. You know, um, and everybody can't get out of that situation. You had mentioned earlier. You were talking about your property, and it's funny because you had told that story before, and I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was telling me about uh, his cousin who has properties in think he said it's in Indiana,
Mm.
and and he was saying that the gangs were constantly tagging his building. And I remember the story that you told, and I said, "Look, man," I said, "what's happening?" And they had threatened him because he kept painting over it.
Mm-hmm.
And they threatened him. And I said, man, he's gonna have to befriend those guys.
Yep.
And I said he's looking down on them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why his building is constantly being tagged like that. He's gonna have to befriend those guys and make them understand, you know what I'm saying, that he's not looking down on them. You know, but yeah, man, it's a like I said, it's just I related to, I think what's his name said it. It was just recently. What's the brother? The Tulsa Real Estate Fund.
Oh,
What's
Jay
that brother?
Morrison.
Jay Morrison. Yeah, he was speaking to, I forgot the brother he was talking to, but and he did a scenario where he says if you take a person and you put them in a room and you rape them for 20 years, he said
Oh.
and then you get a change of heart, and you uh, decide to release this person, you give them a couple of dollars and tell them to go live their life. How do you think that person is going to function when rape is all they've known for 20 years? So how do you think their offspring, you see what I'm saying, is going to function? He kind of related to, I thought that was a real good parable that he used, to describe, the way that the system has produced, what it has produced. I
Right.
thought that was good parable, where the way you put it.
Mm.
That was heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was heavy. You know, um, but yeah, man. Rest in power to that young brother, man. I hate that happened.
Right.
But yeah, he should have. Yeah. I don't know what he could have done, but rest in.
Hey, Champion Heart.
Yeah.
A17 said, tell Champion Heart he can befriend them, even put them to work painting, and they'll kill
Yeah. I'll talk to my brother about that, and he could probably relay that message to him. You know, because I've been to Indiana, man, and it looks like Beirut.
Mm.
You know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's heavy. It's wild out there. Man, I was getting ready. There was something else I wanted to mention about our women, and how historically they've been compromised,
Mm.
and um, it's like what's happening now, man. And you are. It's like they're coming up with these terms, man. This toxic masculinity type crap. You know what I'm saying? And the gay agenda. And the way that our women accept that shit.
Mm.
And I try and explain to my daughter who's actually studying to become a psychologist, and they're actually the stuff that they're feeding into her, and she's having this mindset. Well, she has to be politically correct, and I trying to explain to her. I said, I said, baby, don't feed into that. You know what I'm saying? I said, a dude, you know, with his dick tucked between his legs and a wig on his head is not a woman. You know, and how he feels mentally, you know what I'm saying, does not make him, you know, a woman. I said that is a mental disorder, and you being a psychologist should recognize that and not go by this protocol that they're feeding you. You know, so I'm giving her books of Dr. Francis Kowalski wrote the ISIS papers, and I told her you need to read this. You know, especially with you going to get your master's. You know, because Dr. Quest Wilson, she predicted a lot of the shit that we're seeing right now in the ISIS papers. That's a heavy book. I don't know if you read that book or not.
Yeah, the ISIS papers.
Yeah.
I overviewed it.
Okay, yeah. But
you know, Fred. You know he didn't read the whole thing. You know he be cheating.
whatever, man. I'm not going there with you, Kyle.
You know, Fred cheated his way through college. You know that, right?
Dre will tell you. Dre will tell you. Dre did a percentage of my papers.
Oh, this shit.
Hell yeah. Shit, I was a savage, man. Man, I wasn't playing.
I told my wife, listen, man, I do all the marketing classes. You just go do some math for a nigga or something.
Yeah, you had said something earlier, Fred, about how what was it you said?
Kyle played the song.
No.
Oh,
about
no, okay.
You were saying something about I'm trying to remember what you were saying, man. It was about god damn, because I was gonna expand on that. And you were talking about how women don't recognize what were you saying?
Chivalry about masculinity.
Yeah, about masculinity. I thought that Queen Patty, man, she had said it so eloquently.
What'd she say?
You know, a few months ago, and she said that when she recognizes masculinity, it calms her. You know what I'm saying? And she reacts accordingly. She doesn't feel that she has to, you know, be in that masculine position. You know what I'm saying? I forgot how she put it, man, but she said it perfect.
I'll have to call her.
Yeah, she said it perfectly, man. I forgot how she put it, but I look at my cousin and her daughter, you know, she raised her without her father being there, and she doesn't recognize, you know, masculinity or a positive male figure because she's never seen it. So when you're giving her advice on her lifestyle, she looks at it as you're trying to control her life, and the decisions and the things that she do, you know, is because she doesn't have that male figure there. You know, and she, although now she has made a move toward therapy, but she has she has a male therapist, and she thinks that she needs a female therapist because this male perspective seems foreign to her. And I'm telling her, no, keep that male therapist. You know what I'm saying? I said, because, you know, you've always had that female perspective. So this male perspective that's giving you good advice and trying to guide you, you know what I'm saying, it's the better perspective that you need. But she's not recognizing it like that.
Right.
You know, it's a trip, man. But I'm not gonna stay online. I was just jumping in real quick.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you, Champion Heart.
All right, my brother. Let's get with y'all later.
Peace.
All right.
Jarvis says, Kyle, take your ass to bed, man.
I ain't gonna lie. As bad as I want to go live on my own channel, I just don't see it happening, bro.
Well, just start it so they could keep it up. What's up, Sadai? What's up?
What up, champ? How you doing?
I'm hot as a motherfucker. You?
Nah, though. About the young dog situation, like you said, man. Like somebody shoot 100 bullets at my car. I'm bulletproof in my cars. Like you got millions of dollars, you could easily bulletproof your car and get security guards, and then stop going to the HUD. There's nothing in the HUD. What are you going to the HUD to do? Just sit down. You could provide from the HUD from the outside.
Well, he was getting some cookies. He was supporting the black-owned business at the time.
He got enough money. He a mainstream artist. He not no underground artist. You could look that up. He's a mainstream independent artist. he's worth over $10 million. I mean, you could send somebody to go get them cookies at the end of the day. And
Man, but
even
he human. Like, see, this is the thing though. This is what I'm trying. This is what I was telling somebody earlier today, man. At the end of the day, people still human. You know, don't nobody want to feel like they're a prisoner with all this money, and then they can't
yo
go nowhere
Kyle,
to do nothing.
yo Kyle, we human, but he still got beef in the heart. He's not no civilian, Kyle. I understand if you're a civilian, but when you got beef, you can't be going out all freely like that, Kyle. I don't care how tough you is. It's somebody always out there who willing to get you to make a name for themselves, especially when you that type of person. Like even Nipsey Hussle, what do he care that brother was a rap for? That don't got nothing to do with you, man. You rich, man. Certain shit just don't got nothing to do with this, and we got to change at the end of the day. Certain people just don't know how to change. And I live in the hood, man, and I don't go outside like that unless I'm going to do my ones and twos, because I don't want to be near none of that bullshit at the end of the day, man. I mean, they don't got them motherfuckers out there in the hood who sit on the corner all day, don't got shit going on with they self. They don't got nothing to live for at the end of the day, and that's what you gotta realize. People be feeling bad for these people, but that's what they put on their shows. You gotta see this shit in the music videos, like they don't give a fuck. So why should we? I mean, these people out here, man, they doing all this devilish shit, man. Like, I mean, it's time to wisen up at the end of the day, man. We keep seeing the same shit every day. The mom's not doing nothing. The pop's not doing nothing. I mean, that shit start at home at the end of the day too.
Yeah, start at home, and I think Mr. Vegas just reminded me about it. Y'all get mad at me for this, but I don't really. I'll say it again. I don't concern myself with what white people do at all. I'm
Hey,
instead.
speaking of which,
Mhm.
people are like, why are they so invested in this Kyle Rudolph situation?
Or
You said Rudolph. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't
What's
know.
what's the motherfucking name?
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
That's how much you know I don't give a fuck about that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It ain't like he shot some niggas. He shot some niggas that look like him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
shit, that's and people are surprised that the white dude in the Capitol building only got 41 months. I'm like, bro, what y'all thought was gonna happen, man? Like, nigga ain't getting that much time.
He probably only gonna do half that. So he gonna
Mm-hmm.
get yeah. But it's just at what point? Oh yeah, holding accountable. I just hold black men accountable. I don't go no other way. I don't go no other way. Y'all can pray for white people. Y'all can pray for the Democratic Party. Y'all can say, hey, they treating black people different than they treating white people. We've been doing that for thousands of years. Shit ain't changed nothing. White people ain't giving up their competitive advantages. And they're not doing it. So why are we praying that they do? You know what I mean? We got to create a chain link fence, put our resources inside that fence, and the people that support us go inside the fence and build. And anything that doesn't grow is dead. So we kick all the dead things out.
Word.
You know what I mean? Yeah, what's up, Mr. Henderson? Yo, Fred, we always want our lick back, man. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You can have that lick. Shoot up my bulletproof car with 100 rounds. I'm gone. Gone, Mr. Henderson.
God rest his soul, man. A great philosopher, Kevin Coleman. He had a turkey.
Or like, what did you going back to the hub for, bro?
But I mean,
That's the
you
beginning
can
of
go.
me.
You can go back to the hood, but you can't be up the hood. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you know this, I know this, we all know this, man. At the end of the day, that's the hood cachet. That's what niggas live for. They live for that validation
Shit,
from niggas in the
motherfuckers
hood.
in the hood don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
I don't live for that shit.
I don't know why he want to
Nah,
be
listen,
here. I don't want to
I'm
be
not
here.
saying we do. I'm just saying. Listen, what I'm saying though.
I'm trying to move out the
You,
house. I don't want to be in
yeah,
this shit.
listen. You might not want to stay there, but if he go back,
Don't
it's a
nobody
little
want to
kid.
stay here. I live in. Don't nobody want to be in this shit who in here.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm
why
saying
go
because you know,
back when you get money though? That's what I'm confused about. Like, don't nobody want to
man,
be
it's
in
a
this
little
shit.
kid that it's a little kid that might feel like it's tangible. You know, they see this do that. They see this do that every day. They can touch him. It feel real. It feel like I can make it. I'm saying sometimes you need that shit, man. Like seeing Gary Payton in Oakland all the time, it felt good. It felt like we can make it to the NBA. Seeing Damian Lillard hand out backpacks in the hood, it gives kids a sense of hope. Sometimes they need that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can't. It's a lot of shit that we don't even know what be going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know,
But Dame could do that because Dame don't promote what Young Dolph promote. They two different people. That's what Young Dolph had to understand that. That's where people got to separate themselves at. You a gangster. You can't do the shit that Damian Lillard do. You can't do the shit that Chris Brown do.
that ain't true neither
That's a
though, man. It's a lot of gangsters that can move like that.
how? Who? Name one. Alpo just died.
Come on, man.
Name one.
Lil D.
Lil D. He don't
Yeah,
promote
if you
that
if you
though.
don't, if you don't know if you don't know
Lil
who that
D
is,
don't promote that. He
look
get
him up.
money. He was a crack dealer. He was not no shooter.
You said,
He
excuse
don't
me?
he don't promote violence. Lil D is an old man, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you said you bring up Alpo, I bring up Lil D.
Alpo is in two different eras than Lil D.
They was damn near in the same
Alpo
era, bro.
era is still outside shooting, as you can see. They shot him. Then they sending kids after grown men. Lil D don't promote what they promote. He was a money getter. He was about money. He wasn't about violence. Freeway Rick, he wasn't about violence. He was about money. Those
Man,
are
you
they
don't
living two different
you,
lives. Young Dolph
listen,
is
man.
about
He don't
money,
listen. He
money
ain't
and
about
violence.
listen. He ain't about violence now, but he ain't about violence now because he older. And he did that time. He did that time in prison. But best believe you me, I know. I know firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I know firsthand that
You wasn't
it
there.
wasn't no. It
What
wasn't. It
story you
wasn't just
seen?
no money.
What story you seen? Freeway Rick said he promoted violence in.
I ain't talking. I'm not talking about Freeway Rick. I don't know him like that. I'm talking about Lil D right now. But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is that's how niggas feel. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's how niggas feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he chose to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he chose to do.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Salute the auto, man. That's all I had to say, man. To
Appreciate
all the people promoting violence, man, start moving smart. Act like you want to live at least. Or y'all like y'all don't know how to think going back to the neighborhood knowing y'all got beef. Alright though.
Peace. Yeah, what's up?
I was just gonna say that that young man ain't lying, bro. I mean, when you got beef in the streets, bro, and you stay in a small place, you stay in a small town. I don't care where you stay. When you know you stay in the vicinity and they know where you at or whatever, you gotta move different. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta move different. Mo, unfortunately, he was moving different. He was in a low key whip. See, everybody said Dolph was riding in the whip. He ain't had no business riding in because everybody was gonna know it was him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know he keep his cars wrapped like that. And he had just pulled up to the cookie shop the week before and did a little video there. So, they knew that's a store he frequent or whatever, and to be in the vicinity. 9 times out of 10, we seeing with social media being up, you know, they normally these dudes forecasting they dead because they showing where the hell they at and everything else, and all these niggas do is just creep up on them. But Kyle, it's the
And they
truth,
talk,
man.
and they
And
talk about death
facts,
a lot too. And
facts. But Kyle, it's
they
the truth
talk
too.
way too much about death.
Everybody can't move around the same, Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Like even unfortunately, Andre Emmett, you know what I'm saying, not the D. You know, it's how you move when you are who you are, you know what I'm saying? And the crowds you bring around. And just like DJ was saying too, you ain't even gotta be that cat. It's a lot of unsuccessful ass niggas around, and like you said, they ain't got nothing to live for. I'm you know, it's a double-sided coin, two-sided coin to that. Double-edged sword to that. Just like Champion Hart was saying, talking about his partner who got the properties out there in Indiana. Yeah, he need to befriend them, but what if he do some Sean Taylor shit? Turn them on. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me fighting with these kids, let me give them a job. Let me give them some purpose. Whoop the blam. Shit, two of them kids might be on. Two of them motherfuckers might turn around and rob and smoke him and leave him in his own motherfucking property. You did? So, you know, when you get to talking about old schools coming back to the hood and giving back to the community and shit, they looking at shit like that, like, shit, I'm not finna put my neck out here and show this young nigga all my shit or put him in my shit and then him turn around and push my wig back. You feel what I'm saying? Say, man, it's a hard motherfucking thing, and it's a dilemma out here. And Fred, something else you touched on. Bro, I see it all the time. When you go out to eat or whatever, and you see the lonely ass woman who was a one night stand on the weekend, who got the baby, and the daddy ain't fucking around with her either because she leaned on her with child support and a bunch of bullshit, or she ain't letting him see his kid. Then all of a sudden, you know, you go out to eat, she got the little nigga halfway dressed, or he ashy as fuck, or he dressed up just like her because she treating him like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never allowing them to be a little, never figuring out how to be a little man or whatever. And yeah, them the hoes that's easy targets. Them the ones you know that's lacking some and will take anything. You feel me? That's the one. That's the one who little kid. While you in there knocking her off, the little kid in there on the game on the headset, telling grown people to suck his dick and everything else. And she occupied with dick in her throat, so she can't. So she ain't raising. Yeah, that's what we got. That's what a lot of what we got going on. And that same little nigga, you know who he being raised by? He being raised by Young Dolph, CMG. He being raised by goddamn Migos and every other one of these niggas. So all of a sudden, when he do get an age, he got on dreads. He trying to wear designer shit that his mama can't afford, and he out there hustling to get it. Before you know it, you got some shit on your hands.
Right.
So yeah. It's an epidemic. It starts from motherfucking home. And like you said, you can give back to the hood. You just ain't got to go back to the hood. Certain motherfuckers can't go back to the hood because of what they own. Dobie, he didn't need to go back to the hood. Nipsey, he gave back to the hood, but in my motherfucking opinion, he didn't need to be in the hood. And same with Dolph. He could have, hey, them cars bulletproof. Shit, have somebody get out the car and go get them goddamn cookies for you, fam. You know it's hot. You know these niggas done tried to kill you multiple motherfucking times, bro. You ain't no normal motherfucking nigga, bro. So that's just what it is, man. These streets is hot. And I'm gonna tell you something before I go. These open carry laws and all this shit, they know what they doing with this shit. They putting this shit out here for you to kill each other with. They know your ego's too big. They know you motherfuckers don't have no identity because they snatched it from you and taught you how to hate each other.
Right.
So they know this. So they setting all this shit out here for dissension. They don't like you unless you fit into some shit. Look at Kyrie. He was a shut up and dribble ass nigga till he said he wasn't taking the jab. Now they love his ass because it fit their agenda. They didn't love hip hop. They didn't love hip hop. They ain't got no need for hip hop. But now all of a sudden they got rap songs and shit. Let's go branded, and got white folks dancing like they black folks and shit. I'm telling you, and a lot of you Sambo ass niggas will jump right in and be dancing with them because you don't recognize the game. It's the same shit Canelo lay down when he jumped from 168 after watching some white boys and then go move up to fight a motherfucking sky cap ain't nobody never heard. Half of you motherfuckers who blind will believe it. Everybody can't go. We can't save everybody. And we got to recognize that, recognize the fools that's around us and get from around they motherfucking ass and pray for the rest. I'm out, Fred.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm going to show you guys something that I did the other day, and coincidentally, it ties into tonight's show. And I'm only showing this for motivational purposes only. Give me a second, Deacon. Mr. Henderson.
Hey, Fred. Wait, listen. I got about 5 good minutes in there. Go ahead, though, Fred.
All right, cool. Fred, we just need to Jimmy Hoffa the idiots in the hood. I could care less about these street politics. I'm a civilian. You know, I mean, I got the police on my side. I ain't got no hood politics. But I'm showing you guys this. So about last week sometime, I saw someone I follow on Instagram, and I want you guys to see this. Can y'all see this picture? This shit touched my heart last week, man. It got me all emotional and shit. And so what I did was, Deacon, I DM'd her. I was like, it was somebody's funeral, and I see the little boy throwing out the B sign, right? So I DM'd her, and this is what I told her. And she's seen it, but she hasn't responded back. But this is what I sent her after I saw this picture. Hopefully it still plays.
Hey, Jack, this is Frederick. Hopefully you remember me. I saw this picture on your stories, right? And I felt inspired. I don't know if that kid has a father, uncle, whatever the case may be, but if he has like a male role model, and I say this respectfully, not out of disrespect or anything like that, but I would love to be a mentor to that kid, because, you know, the last thing we need is, you know, little boys growing up to be a reflection of what's not great in our community. But hope all is well with you, and hopefully you receive this message in a positive light. And if I can be an asset to that young man, please don't hesitate to contact me. Peace.
And the reason why I did that was because I know my little daughter Kennedy has to marry a young man, and all this kid needs is just somebody just to say, I believe you can be a firefighter. I believe you can be a school teacher. He's in 4th grade bullying kids. We saw the opening scene from what's that? You know, Boys in the Hood. They shot that shit right by my house. You know, it's so important, dog. It's so important that when we see these kids like this, and maybe I do this a little too much, you know, it's just important. It's so important, and I mean this inherently. I mean this inherently, that we take the initiative. And that's why God gave us testosterone. That's why we are masculine men, for us to take the initiative and say, this is what we should be doing. I don't know that kid from dirt. I met this girl during COVID or something. She was selling something on Jarvis on Western in Manchester. And I met her there. And so I don't know. I have no dealings with her, and I don't go to her stories often. But I say this and I mean it. When you see stuff like this going on and you think that you can make an impression on them, I say do it. And I'm not doing this for clout or nothing. I think I did this. I contacted her last week or 2 weeks ago, but I think it ties into the message that I want to preach in our community. So, Deacon, what's up?
Hey man, too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. What's good with you, Kings, man?
Hey, what you got?
Yeah, I seen the brother, the video. I think I've seen when Reggie dropped it on IG.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the young brother, but I was having a similar conversation with my wife about a week ago, before this happened, and I had seen some stuff with these young boys standing in front of some type of store, and they was being videoed. They was being asked about their neighborhood and all this and all that. You know, they said that they was proud of Shakur Stevenson, and they're rambling off a few other names that they wasn't proud of because they felt like those guys was not coming back to the hood and you know, doing stuff for people, and you know, and they don't respect that. And I'm looking at these people like, you know, I was saddened by that because I know what's causing the conditions, and but they don't understand what's causing it, and they just not just accepting it, but they reacting to it in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
We're being squeezed out by a system that's designed and set up to do so to a particular people, and we are that people. And we are put in a situation, I keep saying this all the time on the show, a starving people is a desperate people, and a desperate people are a dangerous people. And who are they around? Themselves. They become dangerous to themselves. They begin to hurt and murder and kill themselves because this is where we are, right? That's why I say if you are able, if God bless you to get out of the hood, do it. And once you get to a certain level, you got to move different. You can't keep moving the same way you used to before you see. It's okay. Listen, if you don't have nothing, that's fine. You got to deal with that situation till you can get yourself in a better situation to work your way up out of there. You know, you got to deal with it while you're there. But once God bless you to get out of it, man, listen, stay out of it. Like the brother said earlier, I would listen to, nobody wants to be there because the system is designed and set up to squeeze us out, to keep us impoverished. That's why when I see my brothers and sisters doing good, I'm proud of that. I don't envy that and be jealous and hateful of that. No, that's another one of us made it out. That gives hope to all the rest of us that we can do the same. So it's all about how we respond to the system that's destroying us and erasing us. And we have our hand on one of the triggers or one of the tools that they're using to do it. As a grown man, how can you stand on a corner at a store and talk about what another grown man won't do for you? Come on, man. You got to have more pride in yourself, more faith in yourself. Don't give a damn about what nobody else doing for you. So what if you get babies and you got that mentality? Guess what's going to happen? They're going to grow up with the same mentality that somebody has to do something for them. You're not teaching them what they should do as a man, as a young man, as they grow. Listen, I taught my kids, and also I speak this to all the young ones in the hood. Your young person, your young body is going to determine how your older body is living physically, mentally, financially. So the things that you do as a young man sets up what you're going to be as an elder man. So if you want to be in a great place when you get old, if God bless you to get there, make the best decision that you can make while you're young. Don't get to a point and say, you know what, man, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's too many kids out here right now, man. And see, this is what a lot of people don't understand. I pray for our people and I understand what's going on, but understand this. You got kids on the streets, man. When they get home, they ain't think about no girlfriend or nothing, none of stuff like that right now. Yes, they do, but the most thing that impact them is when they go home and see their mother there by herself. Yeah, she might have a job, but she can't hardly pay the lights. She can't hardly pay the rent. She can't put no money in his pocket. They ain't hardly got no food. He going out on the street corner, want nobody getting no drugs to sell. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no job, no nothing, no skill set, no nothing. So he just out there. Huh?
I said he ain't got nothing to do.
Right. So he's just out there, right? So now he's starving He's desperate. Now he see you. You just pulled up to the store. Now he walking in the store. You didn't see him walk in behind you. You go in your pocket. You paying for your food or whatever you're doing. He's observing you. So you step outside. Bam, he hit you. To him, that's a come up. It's sad, but it's a reality in the hood. They desperate. They desperate not to be hungry. They desperate to once they can put a little food on their stomach, go get them some weed or whatever. That helps them deal with the pain in the moment. But after that wears off, they right back to the ground zero. They lurking again. So I say all this to say this. We have a lot of people, I say this, man, we have a lot of black folks have made it, right? You don't have to live in the hood, but if you can get with the structure of the political system in your city or whatever, come up with resolutions to help put back programs. Like back when I was coming up as a teenager, they had summer jobs for kids. You could go get a summer job you know what I'm saying? That was to help you and your parents. That helped out single parents. Those summer jobs. That helped. I was so glad to hand my mother a check. I felt good about that, man. I wasn't worried about going out in the streets doing nothing wrong. I was glad I had a job. And whatever it takes, man, to help the starvation of our people, man. Because that's what the problem is. We're starving, we're desperate, we're hungry. Now we're killing each other. To eat all means necessary. And if this don't get fixed, we're gonna keep dying at an alarming rate, man. Because there's kids out there on the streets, bro, ain't got a dime or a pot to piss in. It take 10 of them to buy $6, get a high. They might go buy a $5 or $10 bag of weed and go get them some L's or some backwood, whatever they smoke out of, right? But it take their whole little crew to purchase that because ain't none of them got no money. Okay, I'm out of here. Hey, love and respect. You know, it is what it is, bro.
Joking, Deacon. Oh, don't get heartbroken. Don't go sensitive on us, man. Cut it out.
No, I'm not because I'm just listen, when I'm serious about my people, man. I love my people. And let me tell you something, man. I sometimes I weep, and you call me a punk card. I weep when I sit down and think about the condition we're in. When we're not even safe in our own damn neighborhood. A white man can walk in our neighborhood and be more safe than we are.
Yeah. We vote Democrat.
Yeah. But when we know better, we got to do better.
We accept their jobs.
But again,
we call them boss for 40 years.
we can start raising our own political warriors. You know what I'm saying? People who we know, you know what I'm saying, that we believe in. You know what I'm saying? We trust nobody, but we can believe in you. I don't trust nobody but God, but I can believe in you. If I got enough belief in you, I can roll with you. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that we just need to do better, man. For as a people, when it comes to us, we should not have to fear us. We shouldn't have to fear our own selves, man. That's like looking at your shadow and being scared of your own damn shadow. Why we got to be fearful of each other? And it was a young man, I don't know who it was, and he said something that was on point. like he said, his brother, his cousin, something, whatever. They was walking, and the white dude looked at him from head to toe, and and his family member gave no response to it. But a brother came by and looked, what that nigga looking at me for? You know, ready to go off. Come on, man. We got to do better than that. And like Kyle said, we got to, but you start with love yourself. See, if you can respect and love yourself, then you know how to extend that to somebody else, because you know how that feels to have self-respect and love for yourself. You would want others to feel that way, because you don't want to be around somebody that's full of jealousy and envy and hatred. You don't want that negative vibe around you. You want somebody to feel just as good as you around you in your presence. Because that hate stuff can rub off whether you believe it or not. So it's contagious. You got to get out from around it. I done been around people who just sit around talking all this negative stuff and expecting me to go along with the nonsense just because they saying it and just because I happen to be in the group. I said, you know what? I don't move like that. I always spoke my mind and let them, man, why not? No, I don't move like that. That's why I'm always solo. Always, I'm solo. Like Tupac said, boy, just picture me rolling. Look at the back end of that tag. I throw it up and keep it moving. Yeah. Hey, man. Love y'all, man. I just hope we can get better, man, as a people, because we're the only ones out here doing this to us at this rate. No other group is doing this. And like you said, Fred, we think this is cool and we're glorifying it. We're glorifying the nonsense, bro. And the more it's being glorified, and the more that these guys, these big wigs at the top are selling this nonsense, it's going to keep happening. Right. Kanye, he just said, I'm telling y'all, got to check this dude out, man.
Yeah, it was a great interview.
Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
All over the place.
Yeah, and he's like, man, I'm tired of you punks, because y'all sitting down, you Hollywood cats, y'all sitting down going along with whatever these folks saying and destroying your own community. You know what I'm saying? And just when I listen at him, and then when I look at his shoes look how you be, what you be saying about that cornball stuff. His shoes look just like that. It ain't nothing special. You feel me? But when you listen to him, this cornball is a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just about the money, it's the mindset. It's the mindset. If we want to stay in an impoverished mindset and a kill 'em, shoot 'em up mindset, that's what we're going to be at. We're going to stay right here killing each other. We ain't trying to grow up out the situation. We're not trying to figure it out. We rather go kill and rob Fred for everything he got rather than trying to figure this shit out.
This stuff out.
Right. My bad, Kyle. You're right. No, man. I get.
You sleep. It's late. You sleepy like I am.
Right. Hey, man. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Fred, play the song, Fred.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Love y'all, man. Peace, man. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir.
Peace. Oh, we made it through the show, man. We made it through the show. Thank you, Deacon. Appreciate the eulogy. I mean, not the eulogy, the benediction.
He cost me an hour of sleep.
Yeah, you get up at what, 4?
3.
Oh, 3. Yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all. Excuse me for coming in here, man. If you could be an asset.
He had to work
tomorrow. Thursday.
That's tomorrow. Damn, I don't know why I thought that was today.
Yeah, if you guys can be an asset, man. Be an asset, man. Be an asset to your community, man. Picking up trash, not throwing your leftovers away. You know, if you can be an asset, be an asset. Conversation at the liquor store. You know, think about the stuff that don't cost you money. You know,
most definitely.
You know, it's important. It's very important that these little kids see men. You know, I mean, these little 19-year-olds, because these little 19-year-olds gonna rob your daughter. I'm telling you, they gonna rob your daughter. They gonna rob your daughter. Trust me, they gonna rob your daughter. So, what's up, Kyle? Up, Kyle. We gonna play the what?
Play the song, Free.
Oak Park, JADBS. Champion Heart, King Israel, Struggle Boxing, Don Jenkins, Shaw, S.D-Man, Ja, DP. I come this way, Husky, 9 Miles, Champion Heart, King Herbo, Presidential Mike, Husky, Andy, Kevin Brower. Grow High, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
JB's Twisted Barbecue.
Welcome to the show.
Respect My Tech, King Israel, Beatbox. Is Peoples Hernandez? He went on vacation this week, you think? What's up, 9 Miles? Richie Rich, what you think? Steven, man, appreciate you, man. Mr. Houston, Mr. Houston. That's what they say in New York, Houston. You think he went to sleep like you? What do you think?
He probably went to sleep like me, Fred. I ain't gonna lie.
Boxing, appreciate you, man. Yeah, stay strong, man.
Bro, I've been hella tired this week, blood. Like
you had a rough week this week.
Fucked up.
It's all in what you do. Hey. Sento's waiting on you to strike that link.
I already dropped the link.
The
link is dropped. Going over to the boxing section.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Slaps with your persistence.
We at 1,800. We at 1,800.
1,800?
Yeah.
1,800. Are you about to post 2,000?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Sentos, yeah, he waiting on that link, big homie. I'm about to.
He ain't waiting on that link. The link is already in the chat.
I'm about to throttle down and listen to y'all. And these pistachios, I'm about to kill these some bitches. Turn to be the greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like the season, indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Tapping against. Where's the link? Oh, go to Kyle. Kyle, put the link in the chat.
All right, hold on.
Wake y'all niggas up. Oh, man. Man, they took that man's life, man. Took that man's life. Last time, y'all. Likes to play with no rehearsal. Take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Things you gotta do. Hey, love y'all, man. Kyle, I see you over at the boxing section.
Hey, oh shit, tomorrow. Make sure y'all wear our Sean Porter shit tomorrow, man.
Oh, but you gonna be on the plane though.
We can't stop this, man. We can't stop this greatness.
We gotta do it in the man. Nah, I need you in your shit, man. So hey, Sunday. We gonna do it Sunday. Everybody, Sunday. We gonna wear our Sean Porter shit. Fuck it, win or lose. We gonna wear Sean Porter Sunday. Fuck it, Sunday. Cause you traveling tomorrow. All right, man. Love y'all, man. Mañana. Peace, King.
All right, good friend.
Peace, King. Peace, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real.